chicken.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
That's assault, brother.
You calling me a liar? I ain't calling you a truther.
Welcome to the Love Boat on a Sunday night.
Let's go, daddy.
Shout out to the fans on a Sunday night. Over 207 subscribers. Shout out to you guys on a Sunday night. We are out here
Sunday fun day, baby.
enjoying our lives. Enjoying the time. Shout out Rudy. Shout out Andy. And shout out
up?
Brittany. First time on the pod. Shout out
Last
Uncle
time, too.
Homer in the Shout out Uncle Homer in the chat. We are out here. The world is going through a lot. And it deserves it.
Through a lot. Are you kidding? It was on a fast show to hell real long time ago.
We got Vin Diesel behind the wheel of this right now, bro.
Family. Yo.
Bro, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to
Hey.
the content, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell down below. If you like long form content, this is a place for you. If you like short form content, my
Hey.
brother Andy likes to cut the videos and cut them into bite-sized pieces for you guys to watch on the fly, on the go. Either way, guys, we enjoy you for being here. Thank you for joining us on a Sunday night. And if you're wearing a black t-shirt or a semi-gray t-shirt, you are of the chosen race.
Yeah, the chosen Juan. That's cool.
Rudy, how you doing today, bro?
Hey, I'm great, brother. Thank you for asking.
Talk in the middle of your mic, please.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. Nah, I'm great, man. I had a good week. God is good. He blessed me with a lot of things. Other than that, I hate bills, but you know, God is good. Who does great week, man. Great succession. Great, man. God's moving on a lot, and for those who are actually with us fighting on this fight, it's a good fight. God is good.
Love it. Andy, how you doing today, bro?
I'm blessed. I can't complain.
Ooh.
Thankful to be here on a Sunday night. Feel good.
You look good.
Thank you.
You do look good, Andy.
You
I
do.
appreciate that.
Who did your haircut?
Andy joined me like
Oh,
that
me.
whitewashed jeans and black t-shirt today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know how
When
it
I
is.
was 12.
Jealousy in your voice is uncanny.
Yeah, man.
We good, Andy?
I'm good, though. I'm great.
You
Can't
look good.
complain. Great to be here.
Britt, your first time on the podcast. It's a long time coming. Talk to me.
I'm super excited to be here, even though Rudy's not. But thanks for having me. I feel blessed. Happy
feel
Sunday,
blessed.
y'all.
Okay, guys.
Subway was fire, by the way.
Subway was
It was good.
is I. You know what's more fire than your
aight.
dad's stories,
It's aight.
dude. I gotta have her dad on the podcast, dude.
Man,
No,
we
for
can't
real.
do that. We'll
Dude.
get banned. he has too much non-filter. He don't care.
Bro, your dad
Will.
was hilarious. Better than my sandwich, bro.
Yeah,
Nothing's better
my
than food.
sandwiches.
Okay, guys. If it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck,
It's Leah Thomas.
it's a man. Leah Thomas, however you say that. Rudy showed me a picture of her. You're going to see it in the thumbnail of this video.
She's
Oh,
all
my
s-
goodness.
She's all swole, right?
Oh, my goodness. She got banned from competing against women.
We
It's
said this was
about
gonna happen.
freaking time,
We said it
dude.
was gonna
It's
happen.
about
Sooner
time.
or later.
Not
Bro.
because we hate the person,
No.
but because the idea is unfair.
Right.
We've talked about this. How did we miss this story? It's 10 days old. I have no idea. I think it was that weekend we were sick.
Yeah.
I think it was the weekend that we were sick. We missed it, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Now we
brought
got
it
it.
up for your attention right now.
Rudy, tell me what happened regarding this story. But let me get your first thoughts before you pull up the article and the facts.
So before I pull out the article and the facts, first thoughts is that they should have banned it the first time they saw her.
Bro.
Very just like me, no. Just
Rudy, don't looking up, dogs.
no. It's like on it's like on dodgeball where it says, yeah, some of y'all tested for low grade beaver tranquilizer. Way to go, Bernice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, bro, that dude. If you saw her walking, her back is wired, and all the girls lined up combined. She's
It's
like,
like 3 feet taller than all the chicks.
Dude.
Like,
for
I
real.
freaked out. I was like, there's no way they let this happen, bro.
Bro, her hands are like all their hands put together in one. She's just
Bro.
scooping all the water
she's
out
like
of the
Shia
pool.
LaBeouf. She's going, get some. That's what she's
Oh, dude.
Is
Bro,
this an actual woman or?
it's a dude. It's a dude.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
guy.
It's a dude. I
I
know.
was
See,
already gonna be like,
that's
It's
the
a-
problem.
It's a transformer.
That's the problem. We're like, whoa, what is he? She, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Just call them Transformers.
Look at her in the thumbnail. That's a dude.
Bumblebee.
That's a
Call it
on, bro.
Bumblebee.
Dude.
Rudy, give me the rest of your thoughts. Sorry, bro. I cut you off, bro.
Yeah, you did. I'm gonna lie. You cut me off like an angry woman driving this plane. Moving on. So my thoughts are, man, bro, I'll be real with you. So
Francis put it's a he, not a she.
there you go.
Oh, rare.
Francis, you beast.
she
girl.
comes in with the smoke
Yeah.
immediately.
Smoke. That girl came with a green under. Say hello to my little friend. Good morning.
Shout out to Francie.
Let's see, man. To be honest with you, bro, like whenever you were like, "Hey, Rudy, like check this out," we looked at it. Hey, bro, and I saw some like recent pictures of her swimming or whatever, bro. She is huge, bro.
We're saying she, but it's a he, yeah.
He is. Well, technically speaking, it's a he. So,
Sure, yeah.
bro, it's huge, and she had a big old sack of apples in her throat. So yeah, that's a dude right there, my guy.
Okay, I'm sorry. Keep cutting you off. Go on.
Nah, bro. She's just man, bro. Like honestly, like Andrew said, it's a long time coming, right, Andrew?
Yeah.
Bro, and let's be real, dude. I mean, that
She was dominating
that
the
dude's
sport.
big, bro. She's big.
He was dominating the sport.
Yeah,
Let's put
and
it that
like
way.
he is like over here swole, bro. Like
Yeah.
he's walking around, his back's all wide.
And
Like,
he was breaking records, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
He had a big old cobra back. Like I'm like, hey, bro, calm down. Like he. And then the weird thing is, a lot of the teammates, and you're gonna find out on facts, bro. A lot of the teammates wanted to speak up, but they got threatened.
They got
Felt a little-
threatened.
It felt
They
a little
got
violated. didn't
they got threatened by the people.
Ooh, rare. Andy, tell me about that, bro.
So what happened with that situation? I'll pull up the facts right now, but
Initial
they-
thoughts.
Yeah, initial thoughts on it. They you know, when it comes down to getting undressed in front of the opposite sex, some people are not comfortable with it. Period. Whether they think that they're that person or not, or the same gender. Obviously, the people that were in there that were women were very offended and very upset about it, like anybody would be. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing when you go to a restroom and the opposite sex is in there. You're not going to always feel
Well,
okay.
super uncomfortable.
Yeah, super uncomfortable.
Naturally.
Naturally. You just, not because of anything, you hate anybody, nothing like that. It's just how you feel, you know?
I agree.
It's the truth.
I agree. It's like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, so I don't want to call out anything, but I walked in the other day at a restaurant, not here.
Yeah.
It was a restaurant that I was going to, and I was going to run some errands in Corpus. And
He
it
named the
was
town anyways.
well, because I'm not here, but like, oh, where he lives at, where he works, and try to find it.
For sure, yeah.
But it was in Corpus. I was running some errands, and I went to go get coffee. I went to go get coffee
For
somewhere.
sure.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, why is this restaurant full, man? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I wait, and what do you call a he-she came out. Like a
Transformer
girl.
was in there.
Yeah,
Bumblebee.
but the other
But
one,
a Transformer was in there.
like the girl to
the Transformer.
Yeah, that
Still
one.
Transformer.
That one. And sorry, man. Like, hey, bro. Like, no offense, but did you use a urinal? Because there's no way you did. I don't know how else.
Oh, dude.
It's possible, Rue. They so crazy
What
towards
do they
now
do?
for
They
them,
put-
dog, to go to, yeah.
Yeah, I understand, bro. Like, it's
I won't
just
get into
They
that.
have
but
a cup.
Yeah,
now,
they have like a cup or whatever.
A funnel.
Yeah, literally.
like the ones you put the
changing
Yes,
your oil.
it's
oil
very,
in?
it's
Yeah.
very wild. It's very wild. Hey,
Put
girls'
oil in.
perspective. Give me a girl's perspective on this with this bathroom, but this competing in sports.
Yeah.
Now they're like, hell no, no more competing. Where it's not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not fair. Tell me about that, Britt.
Yeah. When it comes to people who are
Transformers.
I
Optimus
feel
Primes.
like when it comes to what you want to be called, whether you are a man or a woman, it to me it's very similar to like, my name's Brittany, but I want to be called Brit. Like, hold on. And Rudy's already giving me the look. Look.
Whoa.
Go, give it to me.
I don't feel like you can 100%. You cannot change what you were born with.
Ben.
Right.
But if someone comes up to me and out of respect, they're like, "Hey, can you call me a guy?"
No.
I'm just gonna be like, "Okay, sir." Like what? I mean, let's be real.
Wait, so she's talking about just courtesy, dog.
It's just out of courtesy
Talking
and
about
out of
just
respect.
courtesy.
You know what's courtesy?
I wouldn't.
Going out of my way to call somebody that I don't care.
But you
who
gotta
are,
understand,
bro.
dude. This is a woman. Is a woman's perspective is
Yeah.
very what do they call it, Andy?
They're more endearing than
They're
men.
more.
Like,
There's
men-
something
men
like.
are more like
I forgot
we
what
don't
it
care.
is, dude. Like, we
Yeah.
don't care. Like
Yeah.
she's trying to be polite to
Yeah,
everybody.
she-
You know what I mean?
women
Like,
are more
Me
understanding.
and
at
Andy
the
are
end
trying
of the
to.
day.
Me and Andy were trying
even
to. grab
like
some
we're like,
Look,
hey,
I mean-
we're like bazookas, and she's like, okay, let's put the bazooka down, man, and just
Get
let
the
this guy,
sunflower.
yeah,
She's
get
like,
the
"He's
Nice
sunflower."
sunflower.
ladies and
She's like-
ponies.
Anyways,
She's
go
like-
on.
She's like, the pen is mightier than the sword, sir.
Sometimes, tell me, Britt,
Right.
tell me, then finish your thought.
I mean, I've hung out with people who prefer to be called a guy who obviously are not, and I respect them just like they would respect me if I want to be called Brit. That's all I say. Do I agree with it? No. In my own personal opinion, I don't agree with it, but I mean, to each its own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As far as like gaining the competitive edge on someone, I don't really know the story,
For sure.
what you guys are talking about necessarily, but I do believe that if a man is going in to play a woman's sport, it's not fair.
Right.
You know, straight up, it's
Agreed.
not fair.
Agree 100%.
Yeah.
Andy and I try to wrestle, and I try to be like, I'm stronger than you because
Yeah, right.
let's be real,
He just-
right?
He just Captain Insano shows no mercy. Just read right
Yeah.
through the door.
I mean,
right?
Captain
hey,
Insano
I
shows no
have
mercy.
pinned him
Captain
down a few
Insano.
times. Let's be real, but I think he lets me. You know,
I'm fine.
but
He's your husband.
that's not fair.
He's
You
your
know,
husband.
I agree.
Loves
It's
you.
not fair, and it's the same with the bathroom situation. Like, I would not be comfortable in a bathroom with a man, whether
Yeah.
they're dressed like a woman,
Facts, right?
whether they're dressed like a woman or not. I
makes
have
sense.
kids, and I don't want my kids to be around
Amen.
someone who
Agree. Like if you're a girl
Mayor.
and you're in the restroom, right, and you're next to two stalls, and then you see someone standing up and they're, peeing standing up,
yeah.
already uncomfortable. You know, I'm
Super
not even
weird,
I'm
right?
not even a woman. You know what I mean? Imagine if I was a
I would
woman.
be uncomfortable.
And it's like,
Yeah.
okay,
Because
I
us
know
men,
that you're a man, man.
Us men would be uncomfortable if a transformer of the other side came into our stall
I'm like, dude,
and was
this
trying
is
to,
weird.
and
Let's
was
get
trying
out of
to,
here.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, what's up, bro? And trying to sit next to me during the stall, I would kick her probably.
Well,
Yeah.
all you would
Rude.
have to do is probably gross them out. Just throw a little fart.
Nah, well, see, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, hey, I do it on a daily. You know what I'm saying?
Rudy, you had the facts, bro, and this is why I tell you this. This is not cool. Not just the bathroom thing or the competing. It's not fair.
Right.
But look at how they started strong arming these girls on the team. Rudy, pull the facts. Pull the
Bro.
facts out, Rudy. Pull the receipts, dude.
So it's so Leah or Leah,
Whatever. Again, we can't even spell names right anymore.
UPenn
Yeah.
teammate speaks out and says university wanted us to be quiet.
Probably Liam.
It says a college teammate of former swimmer Leah Thomas is speaking out after anonymously participating in the Daily Wire's 2022 documentary "What Is a Woman." Paula Scallion, I hope I'm saying that right.
No, for sure, yeah. Whatever.
Who-
As best as you can.
Yeah, who competed on the University of Pennsylvania's women's swimming team during of 18, 19, and 21, 22 of 22, of course, guys. Season spoke with a Daily Wire host, Matt, in a video posted in social media Monday night saying she is ready to join former college swimmers Riley in fighting for women and girls across the country. After the meeting, Scallion said she questioned whether her stance against against Thomas's ability to compete on the women's team was wrong. After that meeting, they really scared us. She's quoting, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
It was scary, and I was petrified. Scallion said, "I went home that night and called my brother and said, 'Can I even talk about this with you? Is there something wrong with me for thinking that this is wrong?' Question mark.
Yeah.
It worked. The university wanted us to be quiet, and they did it in a very effective way. They continued to tell us that our opinions were wrong, and that if we had an issue with it, we were the problem. And it is frightening, and your future job is on the line."
Wow.
And after that point, no one will talk about it anymore. Scallion continued. They effectively silenced us, even with talking to each other.
Andy, hearing that, give me your first thoughts on that. When people start to speak up, see, so this ain't your extreme right wing wearing a MAGA hat. Like,
Yeah.
no, this is just common sense. It's not cool. Like the same way y'all guys say, believe all women. I don't agree with the believe part, but hear all women for sure.
Yeah, totally.
You guys are saying you guys are just nuts. No, we're not just nuts. This is like active people in the situation. Women are being oppressed, literally.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I believe that this whole situation, what I just heard, it is very insulting to women in general, just
Yeah,
period.
I
Because
agree.
what you're doing is you're taking us as someone that is not a woman's opinion into consideration over a woman.
That's actually
And that's an
in
actual
there.
woman. So the issue with this, and not only that, they were telling him to be quiet, to mind, accept it, because that's how it's going to be. I'm glad it didn't turn out like that. I'm glad they removed Leah Thomas. I'm sorry from this whole,
This
whole
little situation.
Well, check
Because
this out.
you know what? Go ahead.
Check this out before you finish. Like there's 2 more little paragraphs. I'm gonna
Read it,
finish.
Rue.
Go
Read
ahead,
it, Rue.
go ahead.
Give
It
me the
says
facts.
It says, Scallion told Walsh that the UPenn women's swimming team was informed in fall of 2019 that in a meeting that Will Thomas, now known as Leah Thomas, that Thomas would
Oh,
be
he looks like a Will.
Oh, he looks like Will I am. Thomas will be joining the women's team in the following season. Scallion described the early stages of having Leah Thomas on the women's team. When that was first announced, we were maybe told Leah might be changing in a different locker room or might continue to stay in the men's locker room. Scallion said it would all kind of up in the air, and then I saw the locker room chart and saw that Leah definitely had a locker in a women's room.
Yeah.
So that was confirmed that was definitely going to be happening, and there was never really any further discussion about that. Scallion discussed how she and some other teammates were uncomfortable with having Thomas in the locker room.
Yeah.
It was definitely uncomfortable, Scallion said. There's a few bathroom stalls in the bathroom, and I did notice some girls changing the bathroom stalls for practice, which I've never really seen that before. For me personally, the biggest thing was just where you're changing, and there's all these people talking in the background. You hear all the women's voice, and then all of a sudden you hear a man's voice. I would always kind of jump a little bit.
Dog.
She said I would kind of, I always kind of jump a little bit. Or maybe an employee of the building got into the locker room or taking out the trash, and then I would jump and realize actually that that's the person on my team speaking. It's actually just someone who sounds very masculine.
Yeah.
Brittany, tell me from a woman's perspective again. If this is the thing, again, we're not. It used to be, oh my God, how are 3 guys talking about women issues? It ain't 3 guys anymore. We got a woman in here. Tell me, Britt.
I am a woman. I am biologically a woman.
Stupid. I'm not going to let you get the chance.
Good stuff.
So being a woman, I would not like to get undressed in front of. I barely even like to get undressed. Like if I'm shopping with someone who is a woman, like
Yeah.
this is my body. It's
a sacred space.
Yes,
It's a
this is
private
who I'm-
space.
I'm only gonna show my husband. Like, come on, don't do that. And I feel for this other woman that's speaking against it because she feels that she probably feels like insecure because
Yeah.
there is a man watching her.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like there's even women sometimes that are kind of creepy. Like I remember, I was in volleyball. I think this was like my freshman year or something like that.
Oh man, how old are you?
And I'm 30.
Okay, this was around
All
the time
sad.
when the world started to go sideways. Go on. I'm just making sure.
So like in my age group, this is when a lot of people started coming out as bisexual.
Yeah, I remember
and,
that's why I said that's when the world started to go left.
yeah. Well,
It was like this. Skirt.
so like I'm in the locker room and I'm changing, and then I look over and I see a girl and she's looking at me and she's like, so. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, okay,
Like, damn,
then
Brit,
my safe
you look
space.
like a 3-piece. What's good? You come with dessert. You're like, I'll sleep alone.
I was
Dude.
just like, stop. You know
No,
what
but
I
I
mean?
get
Like,
that though, because that was
Yeah,
a
that's
thing.
real.
I remember,
Real.
like me and you were like a couple years apart. I remember around that time, people were starting to get weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a weird time, bro, in high
Dressing you
school.
with your eyes.
It was a weird time during high school, dude. In middle school, go on.
Yeah.
There's a time and a place for
Yeah.
letting someone know that you think they're attractive, right?
For sure, yeah.
In
Not
the locker room.
It's not in the locker room.
Especially,
sweaty and
yeah,
stuff.
especially
Yeah.
in a very uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
First of all,
Like, I just
you're
wanna go home.
sweaty.
Yeah.
Second of all, like you probably got swamp everywhere. You know what I mean?
Right,
Third of
right.
all, like everybody knows, women or man, locker room smells like a locker room.
That smells,
regardless
yeah,
of
it
what it
smells
is.
every time.
If
Yeah.
you're uncomfortable already, you're probably
Yeah.
spraying all this woman axe all over you to get a little
Women
squirt.
acts, no.
Right? You're
It
over
was
here
like, it was like Dollar General
it
vanilla.
smells like
Oh, that Dollar
like-
General vanilla, little dog.
like onions, corn chips, and swamp in there.
I'm
You're
not
just
gonna
like, I just want to
gross.
get out of here, dog. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude.
you know what I mean?
Okay, so that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Go on, finish your story. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's just
made
the
you
gist of
uncomfortable
it.
pretty much,
Made me
yeah.
uncomfortable, and I was like, "Look, girl, I just want to go home. Like,
Yeah, let me just go.
I'm
home.
Leave me alone.
tired. This is not the time or the place." So I know exactly what she's talking about when she use that as an example.
Yeah. You know, the
My-
weird thing is,
Go on, Rudy. Yeah,
just
go on.
quick little fact, and I kind of fact checked it right now just to make sure. It said that Penn State didn't even care because they said this winning feels good.
So that's what I'm saying. Talking about
Oh,
winning,
yeah.
they were he was destroying everybody and breaking women's world records.
Oh,
he was.
100%. They were
Bro.
taking advantage of that
Come on.
edge that they had.
Yes.
Let me-
so that's what I'm saying. It's a competitive edge.
Yes.
Bro, it's just like that rugby player we talked about last week. It ain't the same.
But that's why I say what I say. If you're gonna go through this route, of course, campuses, colleges are gonna be like, oh, let's take them. Let's use that to our advantage and,
Yeah.
and get as many
Yeah, for
trophies
sure.
as we can.
And not just that, who
You know what
knows
I'm
how
saying?
much money they're taking under the table for having somebody like that in their
Oh, I'm sure.
in their team. Because
I'm
you gotta
positive.
remember, like the government's in it, dog. They're about that life. They ain't
Dude,
trying.
They're about
when
that
Rudy
life.
it's so funny how Rudy says that because there is, and we'll do a video on this next weekend
Yeah.
Down.
about how government they give extra funds to movies,
Yes.
to colleges that are inclusive,
Uh-huh.
but they're inclusive for certain ideas, not inclusive
Yes.
for like little religions or someone or like some people that play
Not
cricket.
for good reasons.
Not for good reasons, right?
Yeah.
It's for like reasons like this.
Yes.
So, anyways, who's up? I forgot. I cut someone off.
No, we were
Did I
all just
cut you
going.
off?
We were all
Yeah,
just
we're
talking.
just
Rudy.
gonna
It was
move
Rudy. I
on.
cut Rudy off. Eddie, give me that, bro.
You're
Talk to me
cutting me
about
off.
this.
Honestly,
Because now it's the thing.
yeah.
People now, it's like
You're trying to-
I'm
you're
gonna
trying to-
stop. I'm gonna stop you from competing now because
Yes.
it's really not fair.
Yeah, because remember what I had said last
Like
time? I was talking about the situation, and someone can either really get hurt, or what's going to happen is that everyone's going to take a stand and say, "Okay, I'm done. I'm not going to play with you anymore.
Wow.
I'm over it."
I remember
you know?
that.
Remember, like, that's what's happening.
Wow.
I mean, how as a woman, how are you going to go into a locker room and if all of them united and said, "You know what? I don't feel comfortable with Leah in here. Is it cool if Leah changed in the other room?" They didn't care. They had no issues.
said
with
pretty
it.
much, "Shut up."
Yeah, they were like, "Shut up," and
shut your
we're
mouth.
moving on.
Wow.
You're gonna do what we want to do because we're
Wow.
winning trophies with this, this guy.
Yeah, especially like
'Cause that's what it is.
especially in swimming meets. So you got to remember, like these girls, they had nothing under, bro.
Yeah, they have to take off all
Yeah.
their clothes
Because
and,
because
and just put the new thing on. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't we bring this up a few weeks, guys, about that that girl came up about the high school finals against that Transformer in the running thing. How she trained
She
all
got
her,
smoked or what?
yeah, well, she trained all her life to actually be in the top 3 to make it. And
oh
she got
yes,
smoked.
yeah,
She
we
got-
did.
she
Yeah, we
got
talked
smoked.
about that.
Yeah, she got smoked, and that is goes to tell you, like these girls train all their lives, but in our reality, they ain't got nothing. They can't.
You'll
can't
never
compare.
win. You'll never win because a
you
man
can't-
is different than a
Well,
woman.
because the
Their
Lord,
body
no,
is
no,
built
no, because
different.
the Lord built us differently,
Yes.
bro. Like a
He
man
built
is
us
a man's a
to
natural
survive.
protector, regardless of what
Yes.
you want to say. It's like somebody made a little quote. Somebody said, "Nobody's gonna complain about masculinity when the house is on fire and the man has to run in to go grab somebody, right?"
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Right.
true though.
Oh, you're not gonna say,
That's
"Oh,
true,
it's
though.
toxic masculinity." How's it that toxic? I'm going to rescuing your child
For
you.
sure.
Call me
Right.
toxic then.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't see you the first one going there because in our reality, this is the way it goes. In our
we're
reality,
just cooking right now,
whenever
man. Let's just man cook.
a real man with the real wife, and I'm gonna vouch for you. I know you'll do. I know he'll do it. And then myself, I'm not married, of course, but I know you'll do it. If your house is on fire, you're gonna tell your wife, "Stay here. I'm gonna go get the kids." Boom, boom.
Yeah.
But if they were in there, you
Of
hear what I'm
course,
for
saying?
sure. Yeah, I get
Hypothetical.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
What'd you
know
say?
about
Eddie.
Stupid. I'm not gonna let
I'm
you
like,
get
babe,
the
go ahead and get
chance.
him.
This is the first and the last time she's on the podcast. Say
I'm
goodbye to her,
completely-
crowd.
I'm gonna go completely off of what we're talking about for a second, and I'm just gonna
Tell me.
give you some context on that.
Give me
I don't know about
context.
that. Okay, so we
Go
were at the
ahead.
river, right? And my sister
She's
does
good.
not really know how to swim, so I went out there to try and help her.
The teacher,
And-
or she was already in? She was already
No, she
in.
was drowning. I
Okay,
was
she was
like,
already drowning. Okay, go on.
I
Full
got
on
you.
drowning.
But at the river, it's very unleveled, so you could fall in a hole like at
Oh, for
any
sure,
time.
yeah.
So I was falling in a hole, and I was kind of like tippy-toeing, trying to help her, but she was so like frantic that she
For sure.
punched me.
Oh yeah.
Punched me in the nose. I
2 for
started
1
bleeding.
special.
So so at this point, I'm getting frantic.
How
I'm gonna-
Brittany's
I'm gonna-
sinking.
I'm over here with the
I'm
floaty,
sinking.
Andrew's
swimming
like,
the other way.
Andrew's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a widower today."
He's like, finally, I'm gonna get rid of that
I was
lady.
looking at my insurance policy.
He's like, "Does it cover? Hey, Ralph, does it cover river drowning?" So she's like this. She's like this, waving. Like, help me. He goes and slaps her a little high five.
I was calling him. Yeah, State Farm.
So his
Farm?
brother Javi goes out.
Shout
You
out
know,
Howie.
My
Howie.
brother
Yeah,
Howie.
Howie.
Javi goes out. He grabs my sister by the shirt, pulls her out, and then he's like, "Andrew, you're gonna go save your wife or not?"
Andrew, we're gonna sick you, man. Let your wife drown out here.
Yeah, man. You want me to let her drown or not? You want half the interest money? Okay, I'll let her drown.
Just throws
Howie,
her
if
back.
you're watching, we want you to come on the podcast, bro.
And he's like,
Crazy, man.
"Hey, man, someone's got to take care of the kids here."
That's literally what I said.
It's
That's literally
literally
what I said.
me 24/7. Okay.
My kids were on the sideline where they were drowning, just watching them.
See,
Okay, we burned.
you see, in our reality, I know that little context is funny, but I will tell you what, though. I mean, if you're a real danger, he probably would let you drown. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I thought he was the same. He would have gone to save you.
Yeah. So will he go to the house fire?
So
I don't
let me tell you
know.
something. If we were in a group and I was there with you, and I saw you doing that, I will turn my back to you. Can't see you.
Rudy, I know that's not the truth. I know you would.
It's not the
save
truth.
me.
I would
Come
save
on.
all of you guys. I would save all of you
If
guys.
it was my kids, hands down for sure, I would have ran to that building.
Dude.
My wife, she's more than capable of surviving. No, she was hurt.
She's a capable woman.
No, she was hurt.
She's an independent woman.
If I heard her screaming, "Help!"
Ralph,
then I'd
he's
be
like,
okay,
he's
I
like, no
got
que no, independent, swim, swim.
Hey, I got out.
Yeah,
I
they
got
got
out.
popped in the nose.
Okay, but do you see, again, for the viewer who thinks we're extreme, we're not extreme, dude. Like I'm telling you, we're making these jokes because it's a real thing, dude. There is a unity between man and woman. We have these great relationships,
Yeah.
and this is something that is a real thing. As far as, dude, if we keep things the way they are, cool,
Yeah.
it works. Freaking's been working for the past however long humans have been alive, dog.
Yeah.
The past
But
10
then,
years are trying
but
to
then you
change
got
it
these
up,
little
bro.
Zoomers over here trying to change stuff and messing stuff up.
It's not gonna work.
It's not fair. It's not gonna work. So now, Rudy, me and Ru, we're talking about this. I'll get your opinion, Andy, and I'll go to Ru, and then we'll shoot it back to Britt. But this thing about now they want to create a little division where men and women can compete against each other, which is what we said to do in the first place. Which is like, I don't know why this is rocket science. A bunch of dudes in a little room are coming up with a better idea. A
Yeah.
bunch of dudes and Britt are coming up with a bunch of better ideas than these people
Yeah.
who are educated. Tell me about the
It's not.
the separate division for Transformers. Tell me
It's,
about that.
it's not about that, Ralph. What it is that people ain't dumb. They yes, we have the most common sense. We're the ones saying the right thing to do, but people don't want to do the right thing.
Oh,
People
so
rather
you're
do-
saying they know?
Oh, of course they know, but they're like, no, we're gonna win more trophies with this guy. Literally,
Yeah.
this guy on our team.
This guy.
You know what I'm saying? On the women's team, we're gonna knock them out, bro.
Get the chip.
So, I mean, that's the problem, bro. That's the issue, and we don't realize it, but we have to take a stand as women. I'm glad they took the stand at Penn State, whether they were ignored or not. Hey, we make it work, bro. And now that dude's gone, literally, and that's
sure.
what matters. And yes, we've always said, if you're gonna be, a transformer, a bumblebee, whatever you're gonna be,
Bumblebee.
do your own, start your own sport, do
you,
your
boo.
thing,
Calling you a truther.
because you know what, it'll never be equal. It's never gonna
You know
work
what
when
the-
you're on
you
with
know
a
what-
women's team with a man involved. It's
You know what
not
the
gonna
crazy
work.
thing is? It's like a lot of them cry out saying, "Oh man,
You
I
don't
bet you a
support me."
lot." And a lot of them cry out saying, "I bet you the best of the women could keep up with the best of men." Serena Williams and the other chick tried doing
not.
that. They
not.
we talked
played-
about that before, yeah.
Yeah,
We
but
talked
they
about that
but they
before.
don't take that as facts. Like they played against somebody that wasn't even ranked. He's like 200
sure.
and some,
And it's not fair to her.
And he beat
Yeah.
him.
I'm about to say it's not fair to her.
No, it's
And then-
not.
It's not fair to her. It's not fair.
but what does she legit say? Oh no, men are just faster and stronger than what we are.
That's
Naturally.
coming
Yeah,
from like the
that's just
best
a fact.
women's.
and
the
yeah,
women's tennis player ever.
yeah,
lived.
and he wasn't even ranked in the top 200, bro.
But that's what we're saying. We're not trying to say that women are less than men, because that's not the.
We're
point.
not
that's
saying
not the
that.
point.
No,
we're
Hold
not
on, let me ask
saying
Britt.
that.
Do you catch a vibe from us that we're
Oh no.
whatever?
No.
What vibe do you
I-
catch from us when we talk about this stuff?
I feel like if I were to go and be like, "Hey guys, can I join your football team? Would you let me in?"
Hell no.
Right?
Someone hurt
Like,
you.
I mean,
No. You're laid
I'll get hurt, right?
Like, you know what? I know me and you always like joke, but I'll be real. Bro, I'll be like, dude, I don't want you to get hurt. Like, stop.
Yeah, for sure. I get that. I get
100%.
Because
So-
the last thing I need is like, and I want to be real, like, and this is just a totally out there. Like, what if one of my cousins we were playing football and he hits you?
Decked
Yeah.
her.
I want to be like, hey, bro, like, come on, she's a girl. Like, well, she's playing football. Like, what
No,
are you
for
gonna
sure,
do? You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You get speared, you're on the floor, like, like twitching.
Twitchy.
She's on
I mean,
Mars.
You're like, I told you
I'd be
not
like,
to
hey,
play.
you pro-choice now or no, dog?
So like that's the vibe that I get. I'm a woman, and as a woman who has friends who, are going through a transition, that's their
prerogative.
prerogative. Great minds think alike.
Wow, Andy, that was
That's a
interesting.
big
We're
word for
super
you,
married.
Andy.
Babe, if you're watching, I don't know why we can't do this. Anyways, go on.
You will.
Wow.
You will.
I like that.
And as a woman, I don't get that vibe from you guys. Like, I love you guys, and I know what you're trying to bring out, and I don't think that anyone
this
as a woman
discussion, yeah.
should get offended. Like, I'm not offended.
I think what we do on this show, which I love a lot, our little cast right here, is that we try and take the perspective of other people that are who they are and
Have
that
that
respect
discussion.
themselves and discuss how they feel and how if we were in that position, how we would feel.
For sure.
You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
and it
that's
was-
the gig.
And it was very smart for y'all to bring a woman on here to kind of lessen the blow.
This was not premeditated.
This was premeditated. Help! No, I'm kidding.
Hey guys, Britt walked in with like, you know, we have a little table. She walks in, she puts a little knife down. I come in and bring a bazooka, and Ralph over here brings a flamethrower. Andrew brings a C4, and we're like, hey, oh, it's a knife. What do we do with it? You know?
I'm just like, well, I am a girl.
Bro,
what do you want from
we
me?
have some like really funny comments.
Bro.
Shout out to
Okay,
Trillion
let's go.
88. Shout out
That's
Trillion
like-
88. I know it's Jay. It's
That's
Jay. I
Jay,
know it's
yeah.
Jay. Jay put, imagine walking in the women's restroom and it smells like a man. Not cool. UGK Hitman put, where are all the feminists that? They. The fact his name is Trillion.
Yeah, just reading what Justin said, though, bro. It's fire.
Trillion put they, them. Justin put they all about women's rights and equality, but they're very quiet about Transformers and women's sports. Take wins and championships from women. He's not lying.
Yeah,
Rena
bro.
put I call quarterback. Okay, so at the end of the day, I'm not hating on this dude. He's obviously got something going on inside, or he's obviously premeditating that he wants to go win.
Yeah.
That's something like there's something one of the two, bro. There's a one of the two.
The only thing I can
Call a
think
spade
of-
a spade. You know
The
what I
only
mean?
thing of right now it makes me want to laugh is
Tell me.
on the longest yard when, hey man, why
Can
can't
we- can be quarterback?
why can't I be quarterback? Huh? Remember he's like, let's see what you got. That's why. Now sit down and shut up.
So my
Yeah.
deal is this, dude. If the athletic commission is starting to say we're not going to do this anymore, it's about time.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what?
about time,
You
dude.
know what was about time when all these people started getting hurt. Like I said, like in the volleyball.
That's
one
true.
that
We just
that
covered this last week, bro.
The
Like
volleyball
we
one
just talked about
covered,
this last
the rugby
week.
player took out 3 people.
Yeah.
The guy that's dominating. Well, the guy that's
Demolish
dominating
those chicks.
in the women's. This is another thing that I hate. Like there's another transformer that is competing in powerlifting in the
Oh,
women's
he's
division.
shattering
And
everything.
he wasn't
Shattering
even
now.
ranked in men's. And then when he went to women, he shattered everything.
But that's
Yeah,
the
he
argument that we
destroyed
have.
it.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
what pisses me off is there's actually I know a few people and few women that I used to lift with that are actually trying to get that perspective and be somebody.
For sure.
But then
But
you're gonna have
they won't
somebody.
be able
yeah.
to.
But you're
Yeah,
gonna have
yeah,
somebody
sure.
like, oh, what's the Olympic record? Well, yeah, it's held by a guy. I mean, you're not gonna reach
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How the heck is she supposed to do that? When,
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I get
I
that
feel like
perspective.
if I was someone who lift weights like that, like competitively,
Yeah.
and someone I
Be super
maybe
offended.
ranked like, I don't know, 550
Whatever, yeah,
pounds.
for sure.
That was like my max.
Max.
If someone came in who was a man
And warming up with that,
Shattered you.
like it's
who was
nothing.
like, I'm coming into the women's division and instantly went to like 700, I would be
Yeah.
like, okay,
Wow.
no, that's not
no,
fair.
Yeah,
but,
it's
but,
just that,
but
yeah.
just
It's
but
very
just-
demeaning.
Yeah, but
Yes.
just,
It
just
is.
imagine, because I know you probably know how this is. Imagine this is the hardest part. This is the mirroring part. You put in the work 7 days a
Yes,
week.
mhm.
You put in the work dieting. You put in the work in the gym. You put in the
Your
work
whole
in-
life.
in-
Try
your
like,
whole
that's what I'm
life.
And
saying.
this dude
Yeah.
jumps and
And he
pulls
goes,
smokes
and
everybody.
Yeah.
Then you went from rank second to trying to get to first, and he just automatically just jumped you all
Yeah,
the
he
way.
took
to-
it from me.
Took it
Like,
from you.
Yeah,
And
no.
what are you gonna
that-
do? Are you gonna be quiet about it?
No, heck no. I'm not
Exactly.
gonna
I would.
So
stand
this
That's
is
the
why I
hard
say
part.
this, guys. Again, there's an agenda. We talk about this all the time. We got to talk about the ESG score. We got to talk about that next weekend. But the
Wow,
fact
you
of the
wanna go
matter,
there?
yeah, we're
No.
gonna talk about that. But the fact of the matter that your universities are telling these women to shut up.
Yeah.
That's a freaking problem, dog.
And you're
That's
making
a
them,
problem.
and you're making them scared,
You're
bro.
making them
That's
feel
stupid,
scared
bro.
that a girl didn't want to casually conversate about this with her brother. You're tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
Yeah.
like this is not a thing. Like we should always live in the realm of have the conversation.
Yes.
We should never be trying to kill the conversation.
Yeah.
It's called free
Belittle or-
speech for a
yeah,
reason,
that's
homie.
right.
Yeah.
Like free speech is a real thing.
I mean, we've all been in high school. I have little siblings who are in high school, and they tell me all the time, like, oh, I didn't even do something and I got in trouble for it, but here comes a star quarterback who's doing this, like,
Yeah, start
and he
treatment.
doesn't get in trouble. You
Yeah,
know what I
weird
mean?
stuff,
And
yeah.
that's how it is with Penn State. They're like,
Yeah.
nope,
Like, nah,
they're
he's
winning
winning
us
trophies.
trophies.
Whatever,
Shut
yeah.
up.
Do whatever
You know
you
what I
want.
mean?
Shut
That's
up.
not fair.
If you don't be quiet, we're threatening everything you do. That's stupid, bro.
No, yeah, that's
So
super,
stupid.
super
And
unfair.
like you said, all those girls worked hard all their life, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they did.
For sure,
And
yeah.
For them
Yeah.
just to be outdone by.
I mean, if you got a scholarship at Penn State,
now-
you're not,
now it
you're
actually-
not,
now
you're
you
a
worked
scrub.
hard.
Now
Yeah,
you're
not a
worked hard.
scrub.
Yeah, and now I know people like now I know why actually real feminists are coming out against this, because they're like, bro, like how we go and try to get women's rights up here,
Yeah.
and a man's literally
Pretending to
over
be a
top-
woman
yeah.
and he jumps in.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
But I told y'all that the feminists and the feminists and the
Yeah,
transformers,
they're gonna
they were
clash.
gonna end up clashing one of
Yeah.
these days, bro.
Yep.
They were gonna end up clashing, dude, because the ideas, if they're bad, they're just gonna freak it. They
Boom.
just end up coming
Yeah.
together and
It's a
smashing.
bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
it's accident waiting to happen. So My last thoughts on this is, again, the university played you. The agenda played you. Again.
Like a fiddle.
Played you like a fiddle, dude. These movies, they played you.
Charlie Daniels.
Again, the government is playing you.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about how the government comes into play with these little, like, Transformers, you know, LGTV stuff, like, because it's a real thing. They're getting paid dollars to do stupid stuff like this.
Yes.
Like, we react to it in the content format. We react to it.
Yeah.
But let's be real, dude. They're doing it, and Andy said it. They're not stupid. They're doing it on purpose.
of
They're
course.
not. There's not because
They're
they're
gonna try and get as much money as they can. Until
Yeah,
like,
they're not
okay,
ignorantly
you guys don't want
saying-
it. Okay, then we'll remove
Yes,
it.
they're not
Not
ignorantly
dumb,
doing
man.
it, dog.
Nah,
They're
bro.
not ignorantly
Wow.
saying, "Well, I believe, you know, a man can compete against a woman." No,
No.
they're literally saying, "No, this is a dumb idea, but it's gonna get us money. Let's
Gonna
do
run
it."
Yeah, they probably don't even agree with it themselves.
Yeah,
They
they're
just
That's
like-
want
true.
that money.
About that bag, Rudy, tell me your last thoughts on this topic.
Oh, let's see. You're built like a lumberjack. No, I'm just playing. Honestly, what I really want to say is, bro, like, dude, you shouldn't have never done that. I'm sorry, bro. I mean,
Yeah, for
I don't,
sure.
I don't believe in a lot of things, and everybody knows where I stand. I'm not gonna repeat them, but dude, I'm glad that they kicked you out, and then I hope you do find a place where you can compete.
For sure.
Yeah,
Hopefully, that
yeah,
little
yeah.
division,
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying.
if they want to,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm not degrading you as a person, but I am degrading you as like, hey, bro, don't
the
go,
idea,
don't
yeah.
go against
Yes.
women, bro.
yeah,
Like,
the idea. yeah.
honestly, bro, like, hey, bro, you're sorry for that, bro. Trash. For going against women like that.
the idea is trash, right?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, bro, like you literally set your sights on women, bro. Like, chill. I mean, if you really want to compete against a man and see what happens.
Yeah.
In our reality, also Penn State, shame on you for money, man. I don't care how ranked you are.
Allegedly, right? Because we're
Yeah.
saying this because we were reading articles and we're like, okay, this
Yes.
looks bad.
Allegedly, with the
Tell
capital.
me more.
Allege.
Allege.
Other than that, man, bro, like I said, Penn State, allegedly, if you do that, hey, shame on you. Women, thank y'all for speaking out and giving us the facts. I'm sorry you had to go through that, and I'm sorry you got to change. But again, they're actually banning them. So, hey, hopefully things get better for y'all. In Jesus' name.
All right, go on, Andy. What you got?
Rude took all my stuff, but
Samesies.
nonetheless,
Samesies.
I would say this for the women that were in it, the women that were, that went through this. I'm sorry you guys had to go through that, you girls. No one should ever have to feel uncomfortable in your own locker room,
Especially in that.
let alone in a sport that you've worked your whole life for, that you earned. I believe that in life, everything that you earn, you had to do something to earn it. It wasn't given to you.
Yeah, it's
And
not
for
free.
a man to come in and demolish you guys or take over and pretty much be the star, it's not fair to you.
Start dominating.
I agree.
yeah.
Dominated,
Sure, yeah.
and that's not fair to a woman that worked their whole lives for that. So I'll say this: Penn State, do better, be better.
Yeah.
Learn from your mistakes and
Good
don't do it
luck.
again. I know that you're over here, however, allegedly trying to do what you got to do to make that extra dollar or buck, from the government. How
That
it
they
is.
don't need.
That-
But
yeah,
yeah.
that they don't need, but they're gonna try and take it, of course. But I mean, do better, guys. That's all I gotta say.
Britt, talk to me, girl.
What you
You know,
got?
everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and I believe
Oh,
that
she's so nice.
Penn
Go on. No,
State-
just kidding.
Penn State should not have silenced anybody. Hey, they worked hard to get there, and
right.
if someone's gonna come and debunk you, you need to fight for your right to party.
Hey.
Come on.
Schools out. for
No, shoot. What copyright, bro? Shut up, dude.
Cancel.
Schools out forever.
Change the word. Change the word.
Yes, so that's all I have to
Anyways,
say.
I got you, Britt. All
Good
right.
job, Brittany. You're awesome, dude.
Thanks.
Okay, this is gonna be
JK.
interesting. This is gonna be a spicy one.
Yeah.
Oh.
You calling me a liar? I ain't calling you a truther.
I'm telling you, cats, bro, about this thing about this racism, bro. I don't care what the color of your skin is, bro. You don't have a right to be racist against
Bro,
anybody,
you do
especially
not.
the white boys, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I
man.
say that to say this. School teacher in Texas, right, Room?
Yes.
School teacher in Texas gets fired.
Mesquite Elementary to be exact.
Be exact. We read an article, allegedly.
Allegedly.
For she get in trouble for these inflammatory comments towards her sister's white boyfriend. And
Bro.
it goes back to this idea.
It goes deep.
This idea that, and no offense to us minorities, this is Hispanic people too, because we do this all the time, bro.
Yes, we do.
Oh,
We
bro.
do this all the time. We were talking about it earlier. But it's this idea that because we went through things, that we're allowed to be racist to other people, especially white people. That's not cool.
Yeah.
It's never been cool.
Right.
I don't care who you are. I don't care. White boys in
All lives matter.
pretty much right, but the white boys in the past, some white boys did some bad things.
Yeah.
Some Hispanic people did some bad things. Some
Right.
Korean people have done bad things. But the problem is when we get the brush and we paint everybody in such a broad term, instead of getting to know people's character, shout out Martin, Dr. King.
Yeah.
Instead of getting to know people's character,
Yeah.
this becomes a thing. And these stupid ideas come out. And this teacher, unfortunately, gets fired. But after reading her text, I get it. Rudy, talk to me first.
Wow. You're gonna lay it on like thick like that. So I gotta set the foundation. I gotta set the golf drive.
You know what?
for
You're
this
right.
one.
You start off last segment. Andy, you go first.
Okay, in this situation with this whole teacher thing, I believe that we should not be racist in any situation.
For
in shape
sure.
or form. Doesn't matter where you come from, where you
I
live,
agree.
who you know, what you've been through, who you've been through it with. Now, everybody is their own person and has their own heart.
And
Yeah.
responsibilities.
And you have responsibilities for those people that are around you.
Yeah.
Now, you're a teacher. Okay, you went to school. You chose to change lives. But if you have that hate in your heart, guess what? That energy, you can pass it on to everybody you come around, especially the kids that you teach.
Yes, 100%.
Every day. Now, remember, just because she wasn't saying it to the kids, she was putting this on Twitter, I believe.
She was
posting
on Twitter
it. Yeah,
and
she was
she was
sharing
Not
all
texting.
this
Twitter. It's called X,
X now. Sorry, now it's
It's called X, Andy? Rue?
They
I didn't know that.
Since
I
when?
just saw
I
it.
didn't know
Elon
that.
I
changed
just
it.
saw that.
I
I just
didn't know
saw it.
Elon
What?
Elon Musk changed this recently.
Yeah, Elon
Where,
Musk.
where have I
No
been?
way.
He goes for SpaceX. That's why my
He
dude.
bought him, dog. He bought
I
it out,
know, but
remember?
when did he change the
I
name?
don't know.
No,
I
I
watched it
just
less
saw
than
it
2
on
weeks
some
ago.
facts.
You know what's crazy? Because I literally just saw a tweet that says something about when am I going to get the payment from X?
It was
And I was like,
Twitter.
what does that mean?
Yeah.
And okay. Anyways, side notes. Go
Oh,
on,
it's okay,
Andy.
My bad.
Go on,
Anyway,
Andy.
so this situation when with the teacher and having that hate pretty much, I believe that everybody, when you wake up in the morning, you should not feel that way towards anyone.
For sure.
Wow.
When you
Yeah.
go to work, when you go to school, wherever you go to the store, even if you feel that someone is not up to your par, you should respect them. Although some people feel oppressed. I have no idea why. I don't know why they feel it. Just because you went through something in your life, you should not throw that on
Let it hold
somebody
you
else.
down or let it hold you down.
You should not throw that oppression on somebody else. You should let it go.
Yeah.
Give it to God. If people don't know God, find another source to get rid of that hate.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean? Go work out. Go do something else. But again, we should not be throwing our baggage on people that have no reason to be feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Because at the end of the day, we as a people have an upright to do. We have authority to be better. Every day we wake
Responsibility,
up, a
right?
responsibility to be somebody better, to grow. And because we don't know what somebody else is going through.
Facts.
Our,
yeah.
our children today soak up everything in a classroom. Whether you're giving hate or not, they can feel that energy. Every day, anywhere you go, even on the street. If someone it seems less than you, don't ever treat them like that. I was
For
always
sure.
raised to treat the garbage man as well as I would treat the CEO member. That's
Always
how it
just-
is.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Treat everybody the same because you have no idea
What they're
those
going
people
through,
are going
yeah,
through.
for sure.
That's life.
Man,
stop.
Andy, that was beautiful.
Bro,
Great.
you laid it down like a good
Bouncing
foundation.
off of what my husband said here, when you're a professional, whether you work in an office, whether you're
Yeah.
a manager of a
For sure,
bank
yeah.
or you're a teacher,
Yeah.
you need to know to be careful what you say online.
Oh, for
Yes.
sure, yeah. For
Ooh.
sure. We're not talking about making jokes, sharing memes. We're talking about we're gonna see. We're gonna see right now.
Well,
what
because
Rudy
when
said,
we
but yeah,
go
on,
online
yeah.
and we share our personal opinion, we're giving people kind of like a little snapshot of who
of
we
your
are,
life, yeah.
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
so
for sure.
if the principal,
Yep.
goes in and sees your Facebook, because a lot of people have each other on Facebook,
Yeah, they're
coworkers
burning,
and,
yeah.
and so forth.
Twitter, obviously.
And
For
you
real, right?
you show them that racist side of you, of
Yeah.
course they're gonna be like, hey, that's not what we're trying to teach our kids.
And
Yeah.
this is not allegedly, guys. Y'all, I already see
It's a
some
fact.
people. Some people say, "Why y'all calling her racist?" It's like, dude, she called herself a racist, dog.
did it by
Yeah, yeah.
herself.
She called
She did.
herself a
She did it by
racist,
herself.
dude.
Oh, she
Go on,
did
Brie.
more
I'm sorry,
than
cut you
that.
off. Go on.
No, you're good. So yeah, going back to that, you have to be careful what you say online, and if you're gonna go online and straight up say I'm racist, she used the words racist. She
Yeah.
knows I'm racist. That's what she said about her sister, right?
Yeah, for sure.
How are you not gonna expect people to react? Come on,
That's
right?
interesting,
Like,
dude. Like,
and for one, going back to what Andrew was saying, like about people being oppressed, what do you have to be impressed about? Like the stuff
sure.
that happened were years ago. That's
for
like
sure.
paying
You're talking
for the
about like
sins of
as,
your father.
yeah, you're talking
Your
about as far as
feelings
the ideas of
Trauma.
the
or-
race,
yes.
yeah, the racist, the
No.
race, all that stuff. I forgot what the time of the slaves and all that stuff. And
Yes.
obviously, Hispanic people went through their own thing.
Bro,
Yeah.
but the
Yeah,
thing is,
I mean-
the thing is, they actually like did a documentary on it, and they tried to explain to them, a lot of people, not just them, but everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Mexicans, even, because I speak for the Latino population, because that's who we are,
Yeah.
bro. And I know, and I could sit here and I could tell you, bro. When
I like how you
Latinos-
use the official word Latino. Go
Well,
on,
'cause-
man.
Latino.
well, because I ain't going with that new generation stuff. I don't care. We're Latinos. That's what we
Yeah,
are.
for sure. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Latinos are some of the racist people in this planet, bro.
stupid. I'm not being real.
But he's not lying
No,
though.
he's
He's
not
not.
lying.
He's not
I'm sorry.
lying though. Go on, bro.
I'm sorry, but the thing is, bro, like, hey, everybody thinks they're entitled. No one's entitled, bro.
Yeah.
The
No one's entitled
the
to-
only one, the
yeah,
only one that
bro.
Ivory walked this earth is entitled is Jesus, and that's it, bro.
Not entitled to be racist though, but I get it. I
But
get
no,
it.
I'm talking about like
entitled. Period. Yeah.
in period, like in period wise. But other than that, sorry, Brittany, go on.
No, you're good. So I know what they're talking about whenever they're saying like, you know, hey, you know, there's still people today who act on their racist thoughts.
Yeah, for sure.
I get that. I've seen videos and
Yes,
they've
for
made
sure.
me
We know a
super
couple people
upset.
too,
They made
yeah.
me cry. Like, so I get that. But again, there's really not a reason to be oppressed and hateful in your heart.
on the inside. Yeah. That's good.
There's not. I mean, everything goes nowadays. I mean, we talk about it all the time. Literally anything goes.
No, for sure.
You know what I
Literally, That's
mean?
we're in a
Talking
clown
about it
world.
right
We're in a freaking clown world.
I
yeah.
mean, right? Like, if you want to be a dog, people are gonna be like, yeah,
Yo, about
you're a
the
dog.
story about the cow. The guy wanted to be a cow. He identifies as a cow. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, you know, like if we're in
I
a
saw
time
that
now
story.
that anything goes, there's really no reason to be upset
Yeah,
about
I
Yeah.
agree.
the color of your skin.
For sure. Yeah.
Everyone bleeds red. We're all people. We're of the same species.
Yeah.
Come on, like
There's only one race, homie.
Yeah.
The human
The-
race.
the
I
sad
will,
thing
I will
is-
tell you what, bro, and this is just, I'm just gonna throw it out there, and this is just straight facts. Say that, you know, the world does, the Lord does not come back for His people for a while. When they dig up your remains, it's gonna say you're part of the human race, male or female. Throwing it out.
Right.
Rude, you got the
Yes.
facts, Rudy.
Yes.
Pull the receipts out, dude, because I want people to think we're tripping over the story.
Okay,
Dude.
so
Yeah.
Mesquite, Texas, Mesquite ISD says a
talk in the middle of your mic.
a African American elementary school teacher being investigated for a racist post on a social media abruptly resigned. So the
Oh, so she resigned. She didn't get fired.
on social media abruptly
They probably gave her,
resigned.
like,
Oh, they probably gave her an ultimatum. They
Yeah.
probably gave her an
The
ultimatum.
district says that allegedly gave her an ultimatum.
Yeah.
The
allegedly,
district
yeah.
says a now former first grade teacher, first grade guys,
Oh, yeah.
at Thompson Elementary School will also never be allowed to work at the district again. Moving on. Mesquite ISD says it was made aware of the social media post Monday afternoon. Some parents forwarded the emails, which is Fox News. They said that the district themselves, including the screenshots of now deleted posts. Tuesday, the district wrote, a teacher at Thompson Elementary posted a series of alarming racist statements to X, formerly known as Twitter. Mesquite ISD says it became aware of the post at the end of
How
the
did I
day
not
Monday.
know this? Go on, Ru.
We don't have Twitter, that's why.
I do. I have Twitter. Go on.
Wow, you're a weirdo.
wow, you're weirdo.
Stupid. I'm
The
not
first
gonna let you
day
get
of the
the
new
chick.
school year, an investigation was launched immediately. Several Mesquite parents emailed Fox 4 Now deleted screenshots of the teacher's social media posts. Okay, Fox 4 isn't naming the teacher since the district hasn't released her name. The teacher's X account has since been deactivated. Her bio previously stated she is 29 and a black supremacist.
Her bio said that.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Yes. So sorry, Juan. I'm in the middle of a podcast. Moving on. Some of the tweets refer to the teacher threatening a white man's life for spending time with her sister. A screenshot of a text message the teacher posted says, "I am trying to remain calm. She knows I'm a racist." Now, here I'm going to read. I am going to read the text messages
Dang.
as it is because I can't.
Hold
see
on, but
that
let's
good.
layers. Before Rudy goes to text message,
Bro, I'm so pumped up. No layers.
dude, I'm just saying, how
me
wild
go.
is this, dude? Because
Let me spit.
again, we're not talking about Andy or a teacher or somebody sharing a funny meme.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that. And you're like, well, in my opinion, I didn't like that meme.
Yeah.
No, you're talking about like someone that's literally saying, hey, because my sister is dating a white guy, I have a problem with that. It's
Yeah.
like, still, you have a right to do that. It's kind of messed up still.
Yeah.
It's freaking messed up. Go on, Ru. Tell me.
You want the facts?
Hit me with the facts. Give me the receipts.
Bandage. Give me a second.
All right, Andy, tell me about that, bro.
Sorry, I had it, but then people.
But
So
you
on-
cut me off, Ralph.
So
Tell
in
him.
this
Nah, cut him off.
situation,
Tell him.
I believe that, again, when it comes to how you feel, or, feeling like you don't like the other race, you have no reason. She probably doesn't even really know the guy. She's just going off of what she feels her hate. And,
Yeah.
and
Sure.
that's bad. That's wrong. I believe a lot of people feel like that. I mean, anywhere you go in certain parts of the area, a lot of people are racist.
Oh, for sure,
It
facts.
doesn't matter what kind of.
They might not say it.
Yeah, they might not say it, but
Yeah.
deep down in their heart, they're a little.
Not only that, she chose the most impactful occupation.
Yeah, for sure. Being
Right?
a teacher, yeah.
Yeah,
Being a teacher,
man.
you're shaping little minds.
Yeah,
Sure
little
are.
And
yeah.
especially because you're a first grade teacher.
Yeah.
I still remember my second grade teacher.
Oh, mine too. Yeah,
Really?
for sure.
Like,
I remember mine
yeah.
too. Yeah, facts.
Like
remember what I
I
had for
loved
lunch
her.
last
I
week.
loved her because
And who was
she,
your teacher?
Ms. Zarate.
Really?
Did you have her?
No, I didn't have her. IML. I don't know.
Okay, she had a loft in her room. Her husband came and built this super cute reading nook, a loft. The best. She promoted reading. She
Yeah,
put
for
me on
sure,
to
yeah.
reading so much. Like I will always remember her because
Yeah,
of
for
that.
sure.
So if you're projecting hate on these kids, they're always gonna remember that, and they're gonna grow up and they're
And
gonna
some
be
of these kids
hateful.
have phones and Twitter, and they see you and they follow you. Rudy, bring me the
Yeah.
receipts, dude.
So here we go. Here it goes. So this is her full text message to. It says.
Oh, hold on. Explicit warning, dude. Go on, Ru.
It says, had to call my man for backup. I can't believe she hasn't. Okay, so this
Talk in the
is-
middle of your mic too.
Okay, so it says I can't believe she had the cave dweller in my freaking house.
Cave dweller.
And then another
Oh
person
my
she's talking
gosh.
to. Did she introduce y'all? No, she didn't. Oh my god, I'm trying to stay calm. She knows I'm racist. Another girl she's talking to, like I said.
Yeah.
Laugh out loud. That man looked like a straight up Trump supporter. And then she put, come. Okay, so this is probably she's talking to her man. Come and kill him for me. I promise I'll help you hide the body. Bring all 4 of your guns. So this is so this says.
So that's why she got this.
Yeah.
Is not because she's black.
All right.
She got allegedly told to resign because
of the gun
that.
violence.
Because of not even the gun violence, it's the conspiracy to commit murder, dog.
Speaking
Which
of
it's
writing.
maybe she's joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That she's probably more than likely joking, but your school district,
Nonetheless,
your
they're
school
not
district
joking.
is not gonna joke
Nah.
about that stuff.
Hey, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you some facts right here. Don't mess with that C word because conspiracy will get you in trouble. We're moving on.
No, for sure.
The screenshot also shows.
Rudy has no chill, dog. Come on, Rudy.
The screenshot also shows the teacher sending a text message to someone saying, come and kill him for me. I promise I'll help you hide the body. Bring off all your guns. Another
Yeah.
post says, and this is another post that she tweeted, I enjoy being racist. I'm never changing. Monday evening,
that's
the teacher
heavy,
claimed on
dog.
social media she wasn't going to get fired because they told me to delete the post, but my job is safe since I did not directly wish harm on all white people. They laughed and told me to watch what I say and I'll be good to go.
Allegedly, she said that. The school
Allegedly.
district told her that.
Yes, allegedly.
Oh.
And it says, yes, y'all have, and this is on X tweet, whatever, Twitter.
Whatever.
called
Formerly
X.
known
It
as
says,
Twitter.
Yes, y'all have found my job. They told me to delete the post, but my job is safe since I did not directly wish harm on all white people. They laughed and told me to watch what I say, and I'll
Man,
be
she
good to
burned the
go.
school
Being
district,
a great
bro.
teacher pays
She
off.
did.
Very,
If that's true, she burned them.
yeah, she said being a great teacher pays off very well when they know your true self.
Yeah.
Says Tuesday, the district revealed the first grade teacher resigned and is not eligible for rehire. A district would not comment on whether it planned on firing her. She submitted her resignation before that would happen. Again, it's probably them saying, "Hey, we did the right thing." Probably gave her a little ultimatum, allegedly.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
for sure.
Fox 4 visited the address on Tuesday, listed for the teachers in public records. Someone peeked through the blinds, but no one answered the door. Oh, you ain't racist now, how are you? The teacher has been. Hey, you know what's sad? And this is a little joke
Tell me,
out there.
tell me.
Imagine if those, you know how the Girl Scouts come knocking on the door, and she's
Yeah, for
tripping
sure.
out, speaking out. What color
I
are they?
already made like affinity of those at scout camp.
Yeah.
Andy, tell me about this. Or you know what? I'll go to Britt. I'll go, Britt, then Andy. Tell me about this. Because it goes deeper. Because it's not about again, this is not the school district being racist to the black woman now.
Right.
No, it's
Yeah.
like she's talking about violence. And it's satire, obviously. She's obviously joking. But to the school district, that obviously school districts are not playing when it comes to gun violence. They don't joke about that anymore.
No.
It's not a joke anyways. It's not a joke, period. You know what I mean?
These
Tell me
text
about that.
messages, did she post them or
Who-
did someone
dude,
else
Rudy,
post
how-
them? Because I
who-
know she's having a conversation, like with someone. Did that person post them, like their private conversation,
It
or
just
did
said
So
that-
she
interesting.
post
this
them?
text.
It just said that it was all over her X or Twitter.
That would be crazy. She basically,
Girl, we're living in a time where criminals are the worst criminals in history. They actually tell people what they do.
yes, I
They
know you're
post
right
it
about
and then
that.
they
But
go do
I
it.
mean,
You know what's crazy? It's like, oh yeah, by the way, about to go murder 5 dudes. Be back in 10 seconds.
Like they
See you
posted
at
on
dinner.
Facebook.
Like, come on. There's
No, but-
there's stupid
Horrible,
people
man.
out there.
She
And
signed her.
She's in the top 3.
yeah.
I mean,
It's
but I'll
like-
say, dude, like that
Hey,
is
no,
kind of
just
true.
imagine,
though.
just imagine the FBI's in front of you. They're gonna write a full report. You're gonna give it to them. She's gonna write the full report for them. Sign on the bottom. I'm gonna go do this. I'll be back.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
Sign her
Yeah.
own death warrant, bro.
she did.
But the
She
hard
did,
part is,
100%.
and the hard part is the district themselves. If they literally told her like, hey, just erase it. Your job.
She burned them, dude.
She
Yeah,
did.
she burned him.
You know what? That
That's
also might be
why
a
she
thing.
resigned, bro.
That might be a
Just thinking
thing
about it.
because
Yeah.
she,
Because-
if they did tell her that, and they're like, all right, cool. Then
So-
she goes to Twitter and burns them.
Just
Just
for
she's burning them.
Just for a quick
allegedly.
second.
Yeah.
Just quick second, it's only like 2 little lines.
Go
It
for it,
says,
bro.
The teacher has been in Mesquite ISD for 4 years. She spent 3 years at Thompson Elementary and 1 year at Suburban Elementary. The district also said the principal should have sent out a message to the families of the students in the teacher's class. Again, then he never did that, or she, whatever they are, as principal. And as far as them, like, imagine, guys, 4 years she's been shaping these people's minds,
Right.
and for 4 years she has injected poison. Moving on.
Yeah. No, for
I'm
real.
not
They're
gonna
gonna
let you
grow
get
up
those.
and they're gonna
Yeah.
be hateful
Yeah, so like
little
I
jerks.
I remember
Hateful little jerks.
I mean,
no, yeah, like
am I wrong?
I remember some of my teachers, like the most of them that made the impact,
Yeah.
and like I said, this is a different time, guys, different time where you couldn't curse,
Yeah.
you couldn't do any of that in school, and if you
Yeah, for
did,
sure.
you would get a lick, or they would call your mom, and your mom will beat the crap out of you. So it's like,
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the.
Kids don't know what that is, bro. They don't know
but
what that is.
like,
Kids
like
don't know
I
what
said,
that old school love is.
like I said, and again, and I you know what? I think that's where they stopped. I think they where they messed up is in the homes where they stopped disciplining the children. It's sad. Like me and you were having a conversation the other day where you said that it's chaos because the parents come and now they, instead of the kid being the problem, they want to know what the problem is with the other person.
Yeah.
parents,
That's
yeah, the
sad,
parents, yeah.
bro. In our reality, how about you grow your
Accountability.
Roots? Yeah, how about you grow your roots in your child of taking accountable what they did and actually stop lying to people.
Yes.
And once you start putting the rod to your child, beating the crap out of them until they want them instead of giving it to them, again, stop spoiling your child, bro.
He's not talking about abuse. When he says beat the crap out of them, he's talking about spanking them. That's all it is.
Yes, that's all it is.
We don't believe in child
Face is
abuse.
big.
I have to
sad
say,
thing-
Rudy.
the
I
sad
have to
thing is
say
that we have to
I have
say
to
these
set it.
things.
I have to
Yeah.
clarify
Real,
what
yeah.
we already know.
We live in a world that-
Nah,
What
but-
we already know. That, you see what I'm saying, though?
Yes, I agree.
have to go clarify for my man over here because
Yeah.
the world will say, "Oh my gosh," and they take it
Yeah,
left.
like,
But it's
you
like
know.
we're just
Yeah.
talking about spanking a kid.
Yeah,
Some
but-
people don't agree with that. They don't spank their
The-
kids. Okay, that's their thing.
That's your
The only
life.
reason
But that
why
is
I
still
said-
a disciplinary act
Yeah.
that people use in 2023.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the reason why I said is beat the crap out of them because in our reality, like we used to get together as young kids. My mom beat the crap out of me today, right? We used to say it
Yeah,
all
we
the
say
time.
that. Yeah. for
Anyways,
sure.
moving on. Yes, disciplining your child.
Pretty much that's what
Spanking
he's
them.
saying.
Spanking them. That's all you. Like, I'm being real, y'all. You know. Anyways, moving on.
Anyways, chill.
What Brittany said. What Brittany said was 100% true. She's injecting poison for the past 4 years in these kids' lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did she resign? Did she resign? Thank God. But did she did it willingly? Probably not, bro.
No,
Yeah.
definitely
Because she
not.
was
Yeah,
legit.
probably not, you're right.
She was legit saying, "Ha ha."
You-
They know what a good teacher I am.
You want me
even
to
though
tell
I'm
you why?
racist.
You want me to tell you why Rudo she resigned? The principal didn't send out nothing to the parents. Imagine if that had all got to the parents, and then from the parents it spread out
Oh
even
my
more.
God, a
It would
revolution.
have been everywhere. Every
Chaos.
ISD around them would have heard it because that's what happens. Other ISDs talk to other ISDs.
Yeah.
It would have just blown. She
You know
would have
what's-
never been able to get a
you know
job
what's crazy?
anywhere in her hometown, any of that area.
You know what's crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Fox News legit said they went to her house.
And no one answered the door.
Yeah.
And no one. Yeah.
So that
Wow.
means
She's
You see, but I
embarrassed.
don't
I
like
mean-
ambush journalism either. I think that's trashy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Dirty.
that like TMZ style journalism. Tell
And
me
the
about that.
voices-
Tell me
and the
about the mind, shape of the minds, the Loki racism. Well, it's not Loki. It's out there. Go on.
no, she
Full
legit put,
Yeah,
racism.
no, it's
she
there.
legit put it on her
Racism.
profile. I'm a black supremacist.
Go
Like,
on.
Whoa.
As someone who has been sort of in the education field for about 9-10 years,
Yeah, in the space. You've been in the
I've
space.
always
Yeah.
tried to be kind of in the school system and stuff. I am careful with what I say and what I do. Not only what I say, but your actions also
For sure. Yeah.
Yes.
impact kids.
For sure.
And I mean, shame on her. She should have known better, especially if she was a teacher for 4 years.
Yeah.
And she was saying, "Oh, you know, it helps if you're a good teacher."
Dude,
She's
you see
taking
that? She's burning them
Yes,
badly.
she's taking advantage of the fact that we have a teacher shortage. We all know that. There's a teacher shortage.
Yeah.
You know, districts are starting school years with permanent subs
Yeah.
in the classrooms because we
Crazy.
just don't have teachers.
Those kids are terrible. That's
The
why.
reason, the reason
It's
that
true, though.
the reason that they don't
Nobody-
have teachers because
yeah.
kids are so hard to
That's
teach.
what I'm
today.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
difficult.
Kids, kids are terrible.
Oh no, I agree. Like, you know,
Yeah.
some kids definitely need some discipline. It goes back to at
At
home.
home.
Like,
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
you got to teach your kid to respect everyone.
Yep.
We tell our daughter
for
all the
sure.
time, if you're not with us, you're listening to your
That's a
teacher,
respect
a
thing.
substitute, a principal, whatever adult goes in there, you need to respect them because you are a reflection of us.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're
Well,
a mirror.
see, that's a great thing to live by, Brittany. Because a lot of
Yeah.
times, it's sad to say,
People don't live like that.
but they don't respect it. They don't care. You represent your mom and your dad. I don't care. Who are they to me? That starts
That's-
in the family
yeah.
in the
No.
beginning of
Yeah.
the home.
Yes.
Where they're not teaching them, hey, shut your mouth, sit down. You're gonna do what I
And
say.
chill out.
Yeah, that's all we ask.
You know
I
what I
tell her
mean?
all the time. All I ask is that you're good at home. You want to be, at school.
That's
If
good
you
at
want to
school.
be
Yeah,
mean at home,
yeah.
I'll deal with
bring
you.
it.
Yeah,
I'll
Yeah,
deal with
we'll
it.
take
You
care
know
of
what I mean? I
Bring
can deal
it.
with it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bring it on, girl.
Hey, you know what the hard thing is, and this is why I'm saying, man, it goes down to the root of the problem, man. Imagine she's like, I'm a black supremacist. Let me tell you something.
We're gonna dive into that idea in a minute, but
to
go on.
have that type of mindset to be a supremacist, and I'm just repeating what they said.
Yeah.
That's hard, bro.
We'll dive
that-
into that idea in a second.
Like the
Yeah,
last
I get it.
supremacists that like I said, like the last supremacists that there's some crazy supremacists out there that I know. And see, I understand racism, but
Yeah.
supremacism means like, hey, it's like superiority. You
Yeah,
know what
for
I mean?
sure,
like,
yeah.
like you're already beyond the part of racism.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You're like
already
a super
saying,
racist. Yeah.
You're,
me-
you're super. It's superb. You know what I mean?
Superb. Let me ask you
Or the
something.
Mortal
Calling
Kombat.
me alive?
Talk to
Okay,
me, talk to me.
when you're a first grader, you're like what?
Six
6. You're 6
years
years
old?
old.
Yeah, you're
Is
I'll
that
say
six or
5 or
seven.
6,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
5 or 6.
Okay.
Depending on you.
If you're
if you
6
go
year
back,
old,
if you feel coloring,
Right? I couldn't spell my name for 2 years. They held me back.
if your 6-year-old comes home and says, "Mom, I'm a black supremacist," what are you gonna do?
dude.
I mean,
me?
Dad.
I get,
sorry,
I
I said
it.
mom.
I get it.
Dad,
Referring to myself.
I'm a white supremacist, black supremacist, or Mexican
Yeah,
supremacist.
or yeah. What would you do if you're because that's what they're hearing,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. So
and
so
maybe
don't
they got a
know,
hold of
but-
So
social
me.
media.
And a lot
so
of
me.
a lot of teachers, they're politicking in the we can't lie and
Yeah.
say
Yes,
that
they
they're
are.
not politicking
Yes,
in the
they are.
freaking to the kids. dude, 'cause
Imagine
they
what if
are.
that lady was doing that in the class. Allegedly, what if she was in the classroom and
Starting her own little cult.
started
The what
all-
ifs, yeah.
just making them
So-
think.
So like you're asking me what would I do, right?
Yeah.
First thing I would ask is why. What's your explanation for that, right? You know what I mean? Why?
Where'd
What's the
you get that
context?
from?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's the
Well,
context?
first thing I'm gonna do is sit his butt down. So, okay, talk to me.
Yeah.
One on one. What do you got?
Yeah.
He's gonna tell me.
Yeah.
After that, if he has his little ideas about it, I'm gonna take him to work where I got a bunch of different racist people working with me,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna
Races of or racist? Races of. Okay, yeah, go on.
work
Yeah.
with me. And then I'm gonna take him outside.
Yeah, you have to
where
word that better.
all the
bro.
races are at, and I'm gonna tell them you're gonna work as hard as everybody else. Now,
Yeah.
see how everybody's sweating?
Yeah.
See how everybody bleeds the same color?
For sure.
Right.
See how everybody talks to everybody nicely? You're
Yeah.
not a supremacist.
No,
Yeah.
you're not a supremacist. Yeah.
You're not a
We're all
supremacist.
equal. Yeah,
You
You
I
know
get
what you
that.
are? We're all equal, and we're all equal under the Lord's eyes. And then
100%.
me personally,
Sure.
I'm gonna show him scripture.
For sure.
I'm gonna call up his uncles, and I'm gonna show his uncles.
For
hey,
sure, yeah.
My
Yeah.
boy thinks he's a supremacist. You want to come over and teach him on what supremacist really is?
But I get
Yeah.
it though. I
And
get it.
then I'm gonna tell him, look, buddy, we're all equal because God treats us all equal.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's it.
But you see, the reason I asked that question is because that can happen.
Oh yeah.
And who
for
knows
sure.
how
You
many
know
times
it.
it has happened?
How many
And she
times
was-
that kids come home cursing, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come
Right.
on, bro.
Oh,
That's
dude.
all of us. Our whole
She's been a
generation.
teacher.
Our whole generation's had potty mouths, bro, when I was a
Yes.
kid, bro.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
all
she's been a
generation got
teacher
slapped
for
in the mouth
4
too, though.
years.
But we have to remember too, Ru, is that a lot of people don't know who God is. That's why a lot of people live with their hate. They
Well,
use
yeah,
that
see,
as their
No, but you talking
fire.
about like in general, like if
Yeah.
a kid came home saying something
Yeah.
extreme, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, but I mean,
You're
for the
gonna want to
people,
know where they got
yeah.
it from.
but for the parents that don't believe in God or
Oh, for
Christ,
sure,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I'm talking
Well,
about
see,
those people
that's
too.
why that's
the
why
key.
I clarified. I
For
would
you.
Yes,
say
you. Yes,
Yeah.
of
as
course,
far as
you
the
will.
Bible goes.
Yes.
But that's why I brought the other stuff first. Hey, look, bro, everybody works the same.
Yes.
Everybody.
See, that's a basic
Everybody
moral.
believes
Yeah, that's a
that
basic moral.
Everybody,
yeah.
Everybody will die one
everybody's
day.
friends with you. Everybody's, you know what I'm talking about? Because
Yeah,
where I
for sure,
work
yeah.
at, we get all sorts of racists, not like, coming
Yeah,
in
total
to the
racists,
shop.
yeah.
And I'm gonna say like, hey, bro, look, everybody's nice to you, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's cool. So why are you supremacist? Why do you think that your race is superb above
Why do you think
everybody
you're
else?
like,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Let me tell you something, bro. The only thing that's superb above everybody else is God, and
Yeah,
that's
that's
it,
true.
brother.
This is true.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
I agree.
me, I have my life based upon godly principles.
Right.
And my cousins are on the chat. They could actually support
Attest.
that. They know that I believe in the Lord wholeheartedly.
Right.
And that's what I base my life upon.
But I'll say
That's
this
good.
too, Andy. It's a basic moral though.
Yeah,
Like,
it-
respect
yeah.
everybody. That's a basic
But-
moral.
Agreed.
But
Yeah.
that's
I couldn't agree
basic,
more.
though,
Yeah,
right?
basic. It should be,
That's
or at
how
least it should.
it should
Well,
be.
he said it should
Okay,
be.
I was gonna
I
say
got
that.
that. That's a
Hey,
layer.
Ralph.
That's a
Hey,
layer.
Ralph, it's sad to
Because-
say we gotta say allegedly.
we live in a world today that is not basic anymore.
sure, tell
we
me
live
about
in a
that.
very complex world where people don't realize what they're doing, or they do realize it and they don't care what other people think.
Wow.
And you know what I mean? And that's the gig with today. And that's why I was trying to clarify that situation with you because, yeah, we know who God is. We know that He's there for us. He takes care of us. He watches
Yeah.
over us. The rest of the world,
They'll
other
go
people
left.
in the world, yeah, they don't know that. That's why they live with their hate. It thrives in their life to hate because that's all they have. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now, if they
And
got
that's-
to be different.
And
but-
that's sad though, you know what I
It's
mean?
very
And
sad thing that we
I
live
want
in,
to speak
but-
on that just for a few seconds. Just go into a little bit of just like
Rudy's
You know-
cooking right now.
you know,
That's a
bro,
man
like-
cook, bro.
like
cook some eggs.
that's sad, bro. I believe that's sad because like what happens, bro? It goes from sadness turns into envy turns into hate turns into straight grumpiness.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
when I say that, it just means like when I say straight grumpiness, it means like it affects your whole life. It's surrounded nothing by
Not
hate.
only that, imagine if that person that has that hate, they have children or they have cousins or
So
they have
then-
people
so
and they
then-
start to
It just
So
spreads.
then-
yeah.
display that hate.
that's what I'm
goes
saying.
throughout
Like,
the
so then you're
family.
just bestowing your hate upon others,
Others, yeah.
over and over
It's
again.
generational.
Right.
Yeah, and that's sad because you know in our reality, it's instead of doing that,
Right.
instead of having that, man. And this is why it's crazy how you brought this up because me and Ralph were talking about the other day. How would we not tell people about the Lord, about somebody that you straight up just all you gotta do is just believe in His resurrection, accept Him into your heart, and you have automatic peace, and He breaks those bonds. How do you not tell somebody about a greater thing that allows you to be peaceful daily,
For sure.
Yeah.
no matter what? How do you keep that to yourself when you see somebody hurting?
Yeah.
How do you do that? Forgive us if we're trying to make your life better.
Yeah.
For sure.
Accepting the Lord.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we're the type of Christians. We're not gonna stuff it down your throat, bro.
Yeah,
That's not who we are.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we believe in self-choice. Because that's the way it is.
Yeah.
I believe in
Yeah.
choice. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, on this side, the grass really is green.
Yeah.
Sorry to say.
Okay, let's talk about this idea, bro. We're talking about, okay, now we're here. We're freaking here now. We're freaking here now, dog. And it's this idea that minorities have. We freaking have this idea that because we were back in the past, if the white people did something to us, if that's Hispanic too, because Hispanic people, they cry all day long because,
Yeah.
let's say Texas, right? Texas used to be Mexico. California used to be half of Mexico, right?
Yes.
We cry, right? We cry, oh my God, look what the white man did to us. And it's like, well, there was some Hispanic people involved in those bad deals. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Oh, yeah.
So the reality of things is this, bro. That was a bad thing. It could have been bad. Could have got ripped off. Did we get ripped off? Probably.
Yeah.
Black people talk about slavery. It was horrible, right?
Yeah.
But now, we're living in the now, and that doesn't give you a right to now be racist towards white people.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, we can't now, as a minorities, try to make white people minorities and talk trash to them. So
Right.
talk to me about that idea. You first, Andy. Or you go first, Brittany.
I don't believe that we're going through anything. Like I said, anything goes. We do not have a reason to be oppressed. We
Right.
got
Anyone.
good things in our life like Starbucks. Okay. We got Starbucks.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a coffee drinker anymore. But go on.
I love how that's the
Feel like
first
thanks.
thing
If your
that I
first
talk
thing is
about.
Starbucks, that's sad, my guy. Like you couldn't
Letter.
say
I
anything
love coffee.
else is
No.
Starbucks.
Coffee
But
chick
we
dog.
have the freedom to do anything
Pretty
we
much
want.
whatever we
Yes.
want.
You know
yeah.
what I mean? We have the freedom to go and serve the Lord. We have the freedom to go and get a coffee if we want to. We
Yeah.
have the
Yes.
freedom to do anything.
I agree.
Okay, so why are we trying to punish people for it?
For sure. Yeah, I get
And
that.
you know what
Right?
you know what I truly believe is honestly everybody just wants to feel entitled. Somebody wants something free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They want
rare.
you. They want
Don't talk
you.
about that, Rue.
They want
Don't
you
talk
to,
about that.
No, you want to
I want to
go.
entitle people.
You want to go no holds barred.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
Let me tell you something. Mexicans do it to themselves. Sorry to
Yeah.
say, they actually have this mindset of saying, "Oh, senor, we're always gonna be poor." Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean,
It's true though.
You're talking
I've
to,
heard that. I've
No,
heard
no,
that,
no,
dog.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be real.
Yeah.
You're talking to. They said, and I quote that all Mexicans are poor. Crap, bull crap. You're talking to three men, 3 out of 3 that have middle classes and that are working hard, and we
And
are not
women.
poor.
Nah, for sure.
Well,
we're
No,
not.
no, no. But I'm just saying that in general.
yeah.
Like we are not poor. Check us out. Check us out. Ralph
He's good.
has full on
She's
clothes.
good, dog.
Ralph has full on clothes on his back. Crocs
Yeah.
on. Full on clothes on his back. Shoes on. Full on clothes. Shoes on.
Yeah.
Last time I
Very
checked-
stylish, by the way.
Yeah.
I will say this about our friend group: we are pretty decently
Yeah,
stylish.
but last time I checked, we are not barefoot and starving, bro.
Oh no.
Straight
Mm-mm.
up
We're
facts.
super blessed.
And then like I said, white people too. You want to go up against them? I have some white boys that are friends. They're crazy, but they're cool.
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
You want you know what I mean? And are they acting entitled? No. Are you hating on them for no reason? Probably. But are some of them bad apples?
Probably.
Are some of them? No.
No, but I guess some people do hate on them for no reason. I get it.
Let me explain.
I
Let
get
me
it.
explain. Is there some bad apples from white people? Heck yeah, there is.
Well, yeah, but that's any color.
But that's every. I was about to say, what was it? Every race.
This is
Yeah.
what I'm going to. Mexicans,
Yes.
bad apples, there is.
yes.
Oh, we got a lot of bad oranges.
So look, check this out. I like that. So check
That
this
was
out.
low-key racist.
Like, check this out.
A
So
lot of
like,
bad
like,
$1 oranges.
For example, like black people. You know, entitled mentality again, but something like Mexicans. And you know what I mean? Is there bad apples? Yes, because I have a really good friend that I work with
Yeah.
who is colored, and he's a good friend of mine. Like you said, it's about their character. It's amazing.
sure, yeah.
Yes.
But
Yes.
is it bad apples? Of course there is. Does everybody
Yeah.
think they're entitled? No. You know what I mean?
I will say
Some-
this, dude. I love Asian people, dog.
Yeah.
Well,
Asian
you
people
see,
are just so
yeah,
cool,
this-
dude. They're
this-
just
this
so
is-
cool. I just feel
this
like
is-
all of them, like,
This is where
Real
it's,
chill.
I
this
feel like
is-
real chill, dude. They all play piano. They probably
all
know.
play
I'm just kidding.
That's
I'm
racist.
just kidding. No, that's a stereotype. Hey,
No,
hey, racist. That's a stereotype. But I'm just saying, like,
Check this
I
out.
get it. I
This-
get the
this-
idea
like,
now.
this-
Yeah, I
this-
get the
this- This
idea.
is what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. Like, everybody's character is based upon like on who you think you are.
Uh-huh.
You know what
Or
I'm saying?
who
That's
else
the-
somebody
yeah,
thinks you are.
Yeah, that's what I'm
For
saying.
sure,
Like,
yeah.
that's the beautiful thing. Get to know people, bro.
Yes.
And again, you know why people? Again, everybody's saying, you know, whatever slavery, black people, you know what? But they end up finding out that it was actually their own people selling them to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
And
from
that's sad.
from Africa too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get
and
that.
Mexicans
Yeah.
have this ideology. Oh, we're the no, we're not, bro. How about you get yourself a job and you go 9 to 5, work as hard as people say you are, because that's how we're supposed to live. Again,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure,
white
yeah.
people, same thing. Asian people, everybody's like, oh, stop the Asian hate. You know, whatever happened. You know what, bro? Asian people, Japanese people killed how many people of us? A lot in the world. You know,
Yeah.
The World Wars. Yeah.
dude. Yes, that's what I'm saying. But they're awesome people. I know.
But
two-
are we hating on them?
No,
for it?
what's
No.
up?
Well, hey, you're talking about
That's
like
something
you're
that
talking about
happened.
3,
Yeah.
almost 4. We're hopefully 4 fans of anime. We're talking 3, almost 4 fans of anime. Andy's gonna
Three
get
and a
here
half,
one day.
3.5.
And
And
Yeah.
one of our
He'll get there
fans,
one
one of
day.
our fans thought Andy was Chinese too. So, anyways, like I'm just saying,
His
bro.
last name's Park.
Hey.
Nobody else Korean. My bad.
That's messed up.
No, it's
But
not.
I'm telling you, there's this thing. I know. I'm telling you, dude. It's
Yeah.
a sensitive topic for some people, bro. It's a sensitive topic for some people, especially in the Hispanic and Black community.
Yeah.
No one wants to point the finger at us and we're racist. Me and Rudy talked about it. We know a lot of Hispanic brothers that are super racist. Super.
Yeah.
Say the wildest things jump out the window. Tell me about that, Andy.
I honestly think it goes back to our childhood. A lot of times our grandparents and our great grandparents, they taught us that, like what we were saying, you know, the people today that are being racist, they're teaching their children, and their children's children are learning that it all goes back to the way you were raised. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So we have to remember that when we spew out hate, that hate's going to grow in our children's
For
children.
sure. It's getting passed
If you,
on.
if you throw out good, the good is going to grow in our children's children. It's just the way that you live your life and the way you depict it. If you don't do it right, you're going to have problems.
You know
do it
what?
right-
You know what the hard thing is, bro? I think it takes a lot harder to be ugly than it is to be good, bro.
Right.
Because
Right.
even if
It's a lot more work, yeah.
Even if you don't believe in Christ, that's cool,
Right.
bro. That's your own.
Yeah, that's your own
again,
prerogative.
that's your own thing. That's your own life.
Yes.
But bro, being a moral, standing human being, it should be easy.
Yeah, but
For sure,
we
yeah.
have to remember a lot of people didn't have regular moral lives. A lot of people grew up very tough. You know,
No, see
now-
that I understand, but at
yeah.
the same time, you can't.
But
be
the
a victim of
majority,
your own
No, but
sin.
it's someone
the
in general. He's
majority,
talking in general.
Yeah.
Most people live a decent
Yeah,
life, but
because-
there are people out there that go through
Yeah,
some really tough things.
yeah, no, and I understand that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, as a human being, you should grow past that and be.
Yes,
because
I
like,
agree.
even- like I said,
That's
even
the goal, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
the whole, because you can't be a victim of your circumstances your whole life. Bro.
I
100%.
believe that
Because
1,000%.
Because in that
actually.
case, bro, your mentality is gonna be
give
demolished,
up.
my guy. Yes, bro. You're gonna have that give up mentality. Of course, life's gonna kick you in the teeth. They don't care about you.
Yeah.
Nobody cares,
Life
bro.
doesn't care, bro.
But
You
you
just
know
gotta
what?
fight through that.
But you
gotta
know what?
continue
You know
on.
what? A good thing is, bro. A smile will go a long way, bro.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
You
Tell
know
me about
what?
that, Britt.
Andy and
Sorry
I
to
were
cut you off,
actually
Rudy.
having a
I'll come back to
conversation
you.
earlier.
Again,
I'll
Going
come
back
back to you,
to-
dog.
Going back to what Rudy was saying right now, Andy and I were having a conversation earlier about people who lead by their childhood trauma or
Yeah.
you know things that have
Oh,
happened
they
in
look
the
at
past.
the world through that lens.
Yes,
Yes.
and they're just like, it's okay to be who I am, projecting this anger and this hate on you because of what's happened to me.
Negative.
Okay, none of us grew. I mean, you know, you guys had a great childhood. You guys talk about it
Sure.
all the time, but you know, not everyone had the best childhood.
For sure.
I feel like you know, I had a little bit of trauma growing up. I'm not gonna go into it because y'all don't want to
Save that for the save that for the other YouTube channel. Go on.
Yeah. But I don't let it lead my life.
Yes.
Nor do I want it, you know, my kids to one day grow up and be like, well, you know, this happened in the past and I'm
This
going
is
to be
why
a
I'm
jerk
like
because of
this.
it.
It's because of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids, but kids
There's
do that though.
nothing I
Kids will
want-
point at their parents and be like,
Yeah.
"You showed me how to be like this." I
Yeah.
get that too.
There's
Yeah.
nothing I want more than my kids to grow up and be good people.
For sure.
Just
Yeah.
genuine good people. I want people to be like, "Hey, that girl Lexi, she's a great
was
person."
raised
She's
great.
so good.
She's
Like,
solid,
Just
you know
chill,
what I mean?
like eating her pizza and watching a video earlier.
You know that when we like even now, Britt can tell you this. Every morning before we take our kids to school, we always tell them, remember to be good stewards, be kind to everyone you
kind to
meet,
everybody, yeah.
be
Yep.
helpful if someone
Yep.
needs help. Always remember that you are a mirror of me and your mother whenever you leave our sights.
You want to teach kids kindness.
Yes.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
you know, and that's 100%. I want Lexi, Christian, any other kids that we have in the future.
Now,
I want
don't get
people
it
to be
twisted.
like, hey,
if
those are
someone's,
nice
if
people.
someone's laying out my daughter, trying to lay her out or hit my son, I'm not gonna be like, no, just come at them with love. No, I
No,
don't
for
think
sure.
so.
Yeah, no, you're talking to be like,
but in
like
general,
Hey,
you know, when you go
hey,
around
Andrew,
people,
we ain't hippies, dog. I got you.
but you know what I mean. Every time your kids leave you, they're the mirror of your life.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
the mirror of the people that
They reflect.
They reflect-
on who,
Or at least
or
they're
what you do in the
supposed to.
house.
At least they're
Yeah.
supposed
they're
to.
supposed to reflect their mother and father.
Yeah, amen. And you know what? Like, I want to just, I agree with you. And again, allegedly, but like I said, on the other podcast that he has, you're gonna find out a lot of stuff. Our childhoods weren't always as glamorous as it's
Rainbows.
supposed as
No,
sun
for sure.
signs.
For sure.
Now, again, this is why I have an authority.
But
to
you're
speak.
not led by it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
See,
saying.
that's good.
I have
That's good.
I have an authority in my life to talk about, like, hey, I'm telling you right now, don't be a victim of your circumstances. I
Yeah,
have
for
that
sure.
authority.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is why I'm trying to tell you, hey, dude, to even be a moral, upstanding person, bro, you want to make them choices for yourself to go more.
Yes.
And not just that, you don't want to project your failures on your children. You want them to be higher than what you are. You always want them to be
Yeah,
better.
for sure.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how you're supposed to do
100%.
things.
Totally.
I know a lot of people that are in good families, but their fathers or their mothers wanna
Tripping, yeah.
wanna hold their children and hold them down to their level only. Don't want them to succeed past them.
Yeah.
That's sad, bro.
Yes.
You always want your children to be better than what you were. You
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
I want to be like you, Daddy. I understand that, son. I do, but I want you to be
But
better
we're
than
gonna
me,
aim
bro.
higher.
We're gonna
Yeah.
aim higher.
Yeah.
We're gonna shoot for the stars because that's what the Lord tells us to do.
Yes.
You know
I
what I
mean?
mean? You guys are
Till
about to make me cry up in
kingdom
here,
come.
dog.
Hey, Ralph, you know what, bro?
I
I
want
hope
to
you,
write a book, dog.
I hope you do shed a tear because I want the cameras to see me go and lift it.
At the end of the day, bro, I'm telling you guys, dude, like, I'm not like, we shouldn't be equating ideas to how people vote,
Yeah.
but there are ideas, certain ideas, cool. But like, we need to get out of this mentality, dude, and go deeper instead of saying like, oh, automatically they vote this, they vote like this,
Or stop
because-
or not do the research, you know what I
Please,
mean?
that's what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
stupid stuff like that. So in this last vein, bro, stop it. Minorities, please stop it. First of
Yeah.
all, you're not even a minority. I'm not gonna say it anymore. What do we call? What do they call us, dog? Hispanic, Black, Korean, dog. You're not a minority.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Stop it, bro.
Yes.
If we talk like minorities, we're always gonna be a minority.
Yes, sir.
The population of Hispanic people compared to white people, even though they're more white people,
Yeah.
that should not give you the right to call yourself minority. You're not a minority. If you think small, you can be small.
Right.
Yes.
Ooh,
That's a good
you
one.
better
That's what I'm
stop.
saying.
That's a good one.
So
So
that's what
if-
I'm saying. Please stop it, bro. And I see this a lot, Hispanic and Black community, and even like, well, I don't even see. I'm telling you, Asian people. I love Asian people.
Yeah.
I want an Asian friend.
Me too.
I want an Asian friend. I want to
Me
add an Asian friend to
too.
our group. That'd be pretty cool. Be
This
super
guy's
diverse.
not Asian, guys. No matter how much you think he is, he's not.
People say he's
Yeah.
Asian. He's not.
We should
not.
teach
I
Francis
just have
to be like,
squinty eyes.
I Andy's mother. Right? Like, get a take of her just saying that.
But this is my thing, guys. Please stop, bro. It's super tasteless, dude. Like.
Yeah.
White people in the past did some bad things. There are bad apples in every race, but please stop it, bro. It's
Yes.
super tasteless, dog.
Yeah.
For you to equate that, maybe her sister's boyfriend. I'll be real. Maybe he was an idiot.
Yeah.
Well,
We
you
don't
would
know.
have never known because she obviously judged him
She didn't
before
give
the
him
time.
chance.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I doubt she even said anything to him.
For
you know,
sure.
like that's not right. One thing, going back to us talking about our kids, the one thing that gets me upset, and there's Andy to tell you, is whenever my kid's being a bully.
oh, for sure.
So if I don't teach that, Andy doesn't teach that.
Nope.
So if my kid's teacher teaches that,
Oh, you're
I'm
super
gonna be
upset. Yeah,
upset.
super upset.
like, you know what I mean? If I'm not even instilling that in my child, but you are,
Ooh,
Mm-mm,
you're gonna bust
it
up
ain't gonna pass with
You-
this
That's how
mama
it
bear.
is, dude. School system's trying to raise other people's kids and just out of
Yeah.
pocket.
Trash.
Out of
Very, very
pocket.
tough.
So
Andy-
shame on her for that.
Tell me your last thoughts on this topic, Britt. Or you already said kind of your last topics. Andy,
Yeah.
tell me your last topics.
In this situation, I feel like, again, please be mindful and kind. Let go of that past. Let go
Be
of that
kind,
hate.
rewind, homie.
Yes, that's
I
it.
love
Because
VHS.
you know what? Most people don't even know what that is, bro. The young kids, they don't even know what that is. But
I
yeah,
hated that back in the day, right? Whenever you go to VHS,
I didn't mind it.
put out a brand new movie and somebody watches
Come on,
it before
Andy,
you
because
and-
back then there are some more VCRs, bro. It took
Be
about 5-10
kind and
minutes to
rewind.
rewind something,
Ralph,
dog.
you have no
Bro.
idea how much I wanted to work at the Super Video
He
and
did.
Foul. It was
He
like
always
my
talks
dream.
about
it.
That was
Yes,
my
bro.
Always
dream
talks about
job, dude. I don't know what. I don't know why.
Bro,
but
you're not the only one, bro. I
just
saw
to collect all the posters at the end. You know, put
I
them in
saw
your house.
the
I don't
guy
know
in
what it
there,
was.
and I was like, I want to be like you when I grow up.
That was it.
That was
Super
me.
video
all the,
guy.
That was me.
All the Nintendo 64 games on the side,
Yeah.
right? And the
The
PlayStation
PS.
1s. And then with all the videos all up and down the aisles, you're like,
Shout out to
Dude.
Daniel if you're
Shout out
watching
to
this.
Daniel.
Fancy,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Anyways,
Anyway,
go
going
on.
back to my finish, this whole situation with the whole hate, please stop it. You know, nobody, if anybody, and I don't mean any type of race, can be a CEO of a company.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. That tells you right there that all of that hate should be out the window.
yeah.
That period.
For sure, yeah.
Period, point blank. Because you know what? If it was still that kind of life and everybody was oppressed, not any race can be somebody.
Dang.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry.
Dang,
But
daddy.
people hold on to that. They hold on like a towel to hold on to it, just to hold on to something that they want to be there, and it's not there anymore.
Ooh.
So I believe that if you're hateful, please let it go. Find something else to do.
It's the
Something better
mentality.
with your life and the people in your lives.
You're
That's all I
amazing.
got. Thanks,
I like
Tom.
that.
Rue, talk to me. Last thoughts on this topic, bro. This racist thing and this teacher. Unfortunately, she gets fired. That's
Okay.
resigns.
She resigned. She resigned.
Resigns. Eyebrow.
Resign.
Unfortunately for her, dude, they took screenshots of her tweet. So
Stupid.
good luck. Go on, Rue. Tell me.
She's an idiot.
I feel like that's always his closing
I hope,
argument.
I hope you
That
change
is.
your. Oh, it's true. A lot of people are idiots. I hope you change your ways.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's a good layer. Hope you change your
I hope
ways.
you change your ways because in our reality, it sucks going around thinking like you're the only one that's superb to everybody.
Yeah.
In our reality, you still do like everybody else. Moving
Yeah.
on. Moving on. People, change the way you're thinking, please. Don't be idiots like her.
Like her?
Let's see, guys. Remember,
Sure,
in
good.
our reality, people that are watching, people that are like that I love, y'all have children, raise them the right way
Yes.
because it's up to us to mold the next generation. Don't let the teachers do it or YouTube or Disney because it's gonna be sad. Sad result.
You lose millions. Billions.
Let's see. Stop being entitled, everybody. I'm not in our reality. I'm not racist, but please stop being entitled. All race, because in our reality, like Andrew said, it's all about the character.
That's
That's
all about
what
the
I
character,
see.
dog. Yeah.
It really is.
Also, male or female, again, you're not superior over the other, regardless superbness of
Strength and all that
supremacist.
stuff. Yeah.
But like just being a supremacist, you're not. You stop. Like you're not superior over one another. God made us all equal.
Yeah.
Stop being racist. Stop being idiots. Let's see another one. Closing one for you, Ralph.
I already gave my thoughts. So now it brings me to my next topic, which is his close to home because I was about to buy a computer from these people.
Oh my God.
Oh. Okay.
Wait a minute. Who are
Best Buy, bro. I'm done with you cats, bro. Stop playing with me. Best Buy was acting funny towards Christian people. They were okay. We're gonna break down the details, but Best Buy finds himself in a controversy now because employees, Christians, were complaining that they were making them do, what was this? Have LGTB affirming things, but they couldn't wear their crosses or their
Or carry
bracelets
Bibles.
or carry Bibles.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do if someone has a Bible on their phone? See, it's dumb stuff like this. We end up going left with these things.
Yeah.
Best Buy, you messed up, bro. You guys played. You started politicking, and this is what happens when you get in trouble, bro. You start politicking. I'm not gonna buy my camera. I'm not gonna buy my computer from Best Buy anymore. Shout out to you guys.
I used to love.
I'm about to
Best
spend
Buy.
like 5 G's there, bro, by faith that I don't have. But I'm telling you, this is very annoying. It's getting annoying. But it doesn't surprise me at all. Rudy, break down the story to me, dog. Or Andy. I
got
see
it.
Andy.
Yeah,
Look at the
I
phone.
got it.
Andy,
Andy
tell me what
got
the
it.
heck happened, dog.
Okay, so the headline that we have here, which is obviously a news, it says Best Buy bans religion and pushes LGBTQIA ideology. Now I have the specs here. It says, let's see where we at.
CIA.
Okay, here we go. The CEO of Best Buy, Corey Berry, has now made her Twitter account private. Let's see.
Oh, you know they went left, bro. When they start making stuff private, bro,
Like the way
I'm
they
telling
started
you,
like
bro.
that. That's great. So a second
They start
whistleblower-
deleting tweets, bro,
Oh,
just because
yeah.
there's smoke, bro.
Oh, yeah, because they're trying to hide the rest of the fire, dog. A second whistleblower has come forward exclusively to OMG with audio recordings of his manager, Mike Hirsch, at a Best Buy in Jacksonville, Florida, stating that LGBTQIA flags were appropriate. and that
Rare.
That's a mouthful.
It is.
yeah, and the Geek Squad office, the Christian crosses were not.
Oh.
Ines Sujak, a Serbian immigrant and Best Buy employee in Jacksonville, Florida, recorded the conversation with his manager, Mike Hirsch. I spoke with Enos about the situation. He had a very long conversation with his manager that he recorded. He decided to go public with it. The manager told him that it was work appropriate to have all this LGBTQ stuff all over the office and everywhere else, but it's not okay for this Christian Siberian to have a Bible in his office, workplace recording, or anything like that. I guess I have another company never to go to again, and I do go there regularly. I
Who's
just bought
saying that,
TV
Andy? A
from them.
customer?
This is the guy that worked there.
Oh, the guy that worked there is even saying that.
Yeah. So pretty much that was the whole thing. Now, what it comes down to this is just to let everybody know that be mindful again, because this is what it is. The agenda comes over
Start
and they try to
cooking
take
you,
over.
yeah.
And now this guy didn't have to speak out. He chose to speak out because he was very offended. He had been working there. They told him to put away his Bible. Why would we do that? He has his own free speech. He can do what he wants. It's free
Yeah,
America.
especially
That's
on
where
your
we're at.
break, bro.
Especially on your
Yeah,
break
I
when
know
you're
a
just
lot of
chilling
cats,
out.
yeah.
Now all of a sudden you can hang up flags everywhere you want, but you can't read your Bible. Or what's the
Wow.
problem with that? Talk to me.
For
There's
sure,
an issue.
yeah.
What's the deal? How are we going to solve this problem?
They're tripping in, honestly, because that's okay. This is my thing. This is why there's a problem.
Wow, Ralph says
That's
that.
why it's a
from his
freaking
chair.
problem, because when you start opening up these things, people are gonna be like, okay, you better be equal now.
Yeah.
So if the LGTV, they're gonna get their own free speech in the workplace, then the Christians better get it too.
Yeah.
50-50,
I mean,
baby.
50-50, right?
fair.
Bro,
It's
that's
gotta be
wild.
fair.
That's
So
wild.
this is the problem. Like why companies, or why we'll say this, companies need to stay neutral. We'll say
Yeah.
that I'm gonna say this for business practice, dog. I'm not even talking as a Christian person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for your best business practice, stay freaking neutral, dog.
And that's the
Stay
hard part.
freaking neutral, dog.
Because if you haven't learned from what's happening now, look at what's going on with everything. With any situation, people are going broke. People are going, Bud Light, goodbye. But like,
Yeah,
you
for
guys
sure,
are
yeah.
screwed. Like that's it. Like
I want to put.
Where you
I wanna
at?
Put like mining your picture and it says "Go woke, go broke." You know what I mean?
Go
yeah,
woke.
t-shirts. We got t-shirts made.
Yeah. No, look, I'm. You know, what? I'm just gonna piggyback off that.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure,
being
go.
real, bro. Like they should have literally learned what happened, bro. Look what happened at Target.
Yep.
Look what happened to Bud Light. You know what I mean? Look what all those people. Whatever happened. I mean, again, we're saying be equal. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about your LGBT
What you believe
stuff
or
and
what you wanna
believe in.
be.
But you're telling people they can't even worship their own God in there. That's sad, bro.
This is my thing too. Like for instance, championship mode media. Y'all know where the hell we're at. Y'all know where we're at. I'm gonna tell you exactly where I'm at, dog.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you when you come in about where I'm at.
Yes.
Like Chick-fil-A tells you where they're at. Like Chick-fil-A tells you where they're at
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
The problem is when they're saying, hey, okay, we're neutral, but they elevate a voice over another. That's where the problems come in.
Yeah.
That's where the problems come in. Like brands like Chick-fil-A, they make their money off of, hey, people got Christian values. They play a little Christian music in the Chick-fil-A. That's where they get their thing. That's their thing. Best Buy is supposed to be a neutral platform, like they say, neutral. But then they start elevating these voices, and then you wonder why employees feel upset about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Or the CEO or whoever that is can just show up and say, hey, everybody shut the heck up.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I mean? But they're not.
No.
See, that's why we have problems. Rudy, tell me about that. Or Britt, tell me about that.
So I've never stepped foot into a Best Buy. I don't have that Best Buy money.
That's true, dude. Hey, their stuff is expensive, brand new,
It's
dude.
expensive, right? So I
Bro.
wouldn't be able to say like, oh, I'm never gonna shop there again because I don't.
We don't know.
Nice.
But
I don't already.
But I do agree with the person that posted that. If you're gonna come in and you're gonna say that this and this flies, I should be allowed to have a Bible in my desk.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
If I'm a Christian, I'm not gonna go and be like, hey, I'm a Christian, you have to be one too.
Yeah.
But
I get that.
But
We'll go left with that.
Right.
let me have
Don't
my
force it the
Bible.
other way.
You know the hard
For
part
sure.
is.
Let me believe
You know the
what
hard
I
part is.
believe.
Britt, this is what I'm gonna bring up. Facts. The facts that matter is it says in our amendments a freedom of religion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
for
hard
sure,
part
yeah.
is if the person really felt that offended and they do go to the court with this, hey bro, they have grounds.
Yes.
And they're gonna win because it says freedom of religion like legit in
Oh,
our,
for
in our
sure.
rules.
It's-
And
yeah.
what I'm trying to say is how idiotic that is. That's pretty idiotic.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
It's like saying a Buddhist.
But I
or
guarantee
a,
you that
or a
happens
Muslim.
everywhere. It happens.
Yeah,
Like, what's going on
yeah,
with Best Buy? I
and
guarantee
that's the
it's
hard
happening
part because a
everywhere
lot of people are uninformed is the word.
Yeah,
you use, right?
uninformed, yeah.
Uninformed, and they wanted to sit there and take it, but this person's like, dude, I don't want to take that. Like, what's up
Yeah.
with that? Like,
yeah.
it's weird. Like, bro, you can't stop being who you are because people don't like you. Some people they're gonna hate. Haters are gonna hate. It
Yeah,
just
for
sure
sure.
is.
Yeah.
Hands
You know
down.
what I mean, no matter who you are, Christian, colored, wise, whatever you want, someone's gonna hate you one day.
Haters
Yeah.
are
You just
gonna
gotta
hate.
accept it.
And I say,
Gotta accept
I say
it.
color wise, like
No, for sure, because we were just talking about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's just no matter who you are, male or female, somebody's gonna hate, man.
Of course,
Yeah.
bro.
Regardless what happens, like people are gonna hate you just for being you. It's weird,
Yeah.
but it happens. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm trying to say. Like, if you don't stand up for something, you stand up for nothing.
Again,
what I'm
this
saying?
goes
I
to
agree.
my point. I gotta continue saying this, dude, because I feel like cats ain't getting it, bro.
I forget,
I
though.
feel like freaking cats ain't getting it, bro.
Dang.
There are some places in the public forum that are supposed to be neutral, dog.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to be buying a computer.
Yeah.
I don't care about your religion or your what's it called or your LGBT
beliefs.
values. I don't care
Yeah.
who you sleep with, dog.
Yeah.
I'll
Sell
buy
me
me
that
my
TV.
computer. Sell me the TV, bro.
I'm just here for a computer,
See,
man.
there's a difference between Best Buy and Championship Mode Media. We have a
Yes.
YouTube channel with plethora of opinions.
Yes.
There's a difference, dude. So stop. I have this thing. I feel like we're living in a clown world. I always say that, but people act like there's rocket science. It's not rocket science.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
People
rocket
turn
science. If
into
you're
it,
selling
though,
me a
right?
burger, that's my thing.
Yeah.
Be neutral. Chick-fil-A, they're making. I'm telling you before you come in. I'll play
Yeah.
Christian music in here, bro. This is Christian-owned place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's Christian-owned coffee places. They're letting
Yeah.
you know beforehand. I think. Shout out Risen Coffee. Shout out to Maze, bro. They make good coffee, bro.
Yeah.
I tasted some of their coffee. It's freaking awesome.
It's
I've been
fire.
wanting
But you,
to try it.
but did you see? I tried it a month
Oh,
ago.
dude.
They're gonna have
freaking-
pumpkin
I'm a-
spice next
I'm
freaking
month.
good. Really?
I'm a permanent coffee drinker from them. I just haven't got my order. I haven't got my order in about a week, but they
Their
got
name
great
is
coffee.
Risen Coffee. They're telling you
It's
they're
in the
Christians
name.
when you walk in.
Yeah.
And it's healthy for you too because they make a healthy choice.
Really?
So-
Shout out
really?
Vanessa, bro.
Yeah.
She's on something over
Bro,
there. They're doing some. They're doing big things.
And
Caleb, they're doing big things,
they,
bro.
I'm just real quick 10 seconds. I know you're a coffee person. Check this out, bro. Like oat milk with the mocha, fire.
I've never tried oat milk.
Well, guess what, girl? You gonna try this?
Like you gonna try it today? I've never tried it.
Bro, if I give you a glass of that bad boy, you're gonna be like, this is so delicious, really. Oh my god, I'm a believer now in oat milk.
I don't know. I'm
Do you,
pretty
do you
picky.
guys understand where I'm going with this? You see, there's certain places where you're like, oh, it's already known
Yeah.
that this is. There's some. What was that place in Kingsville called? The Spice Station. It's an Indian place.
Yeah.
It's in the name. It's a spice station.
Yeah.
There's a difference where you're like, oh, why is there Indian food in here? My man, it's a spice station, homie. It's an Indian food place.
Hey, it's like
There's a
saying,
difference between the Indian food place and then you're going to Best Buy and then someone's trying to put a rainbow flag in
Yeah, I
your
know.
face.
Of course, I agree.
You're like, dude,
Ralph.
you're annoying.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ralph.
And if you're going to do that, at least be fair across the board.
I'm sorry, you said Spice Station Indian food. It's like going to a Chinese restaurant. Why are there Chinese people over here?
But you get what I'm saying,
That's
and I
the most
feel like
common
this is
one,
some
though,
type
though,
of crazy.
you know what I mean?
People act like this is a crazy idea. Well, it's like, nah, no, it's not.
But the thing is, Ralph, is the problem is the people. It goes back to
Yeah.
the people, man. People lack common sense a lot. Not everyone, FY, but
for sure, yeah.
a lot of people do. They don't realize it's in the pudding, man. It's on the. If it's in the title of the restaurant or the place you're going to, be mindful.
For sure.
Because that's what they are. That's what they believe.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm gonna go into seafood's place and inspect the chicken fried steak, right? Hey, why
exactly what we're saying.
ain't they no chicken fried steaks in here, man?
So, but you see what I'm saying
Yeah,
now.
yeah, Bath and Bale above.
Do you blame this guy?
Nah.
This guy who works
Nah,
at Best
of course
Buy
not.
because he's saying, okay, well, they came in and they elevated one voice and they told another voice to shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're really about equality,
And
be
be it.
equal. Or if you're a company, you come in, you say, everybody shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Super simple.
Yeah.
It's either two options, right?
I like that.
Or they could rename their thing Rainbow Best Buy, or they could rename
Yeah.
it Church of Christ by Best Buy, whatever.
Yeah.
Rename your thing, rebrand.
Agreed.
But before you sell people a $3,000 computer, rebrand. You know what I mean? But now I don't trip. I'm not tripping anymore about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
One more, here
You
we come.
wonder why? Do you wonder why people are mad?
Yeah.
Don't be crying when people start
So,
getting mad. Tell me,
I
Britt.
have a quick question.
Wally World.
This like suppressing like statement.
Oh Jesus!
It was given to that person by whom?
Rudy, was it a
CEO?
higher up or what?
Or was it just like a
Was it higher
manager?
up? Or Andy read the story. Was it higher up or what, Andy?
For what?
That told them about the, hey, we're not gonna do this anymore.
No,
Christians,
no,
hey,
it was
chill
a-
out.
it was
Y'all
a-
ain't allowed to be wearing crosses
Well, no,
anymore.
it was a CEO that passed it down to the managers, and it was a meeting for them.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
okay.
a-
So I
it
mean, I
was-
say, hey, y'all better take your crosses off.
It's
Put the rainbow flags
it's
up, take the crosses down.
That's what I would've said.
It's like y'all work, at school. He works over there at
Oh,
the
for
post
sure.
office. They're saying, oh, well, look, so and so Southern District told me to tell y'all this. You know what
Yeah,
I
for
mean?
sure. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get it. I
Oh,
get it.
okay. I
Yeah.
was thinking it was just like a manager. Like, let's
Nah.
not
Oh, a
blame
one-off, like a
Best
one-off.
Buy.
Yeah, you're right.
having their own
And that's
preference.
good.
You know what I
That's
mean?
good. That's
Nah.
true. That's a layer.
Yeah,
That's
but
Because there are some managers that could go left.
yeah.
Yes, and they're speaking their own ideas on someone without even realizing that they're hurting the company.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
I understand.
But if it came from a CEO, well then, shame on
Shame
him.
on you, Best Buy.
Maybe Best Buy will be like, okay, we're not gonna stand for that. the CEO has to resign.
Yeah,
That's
could be it.
interesting. Good
Allegedly.
luck.
Maybe they can
Good
follow
luck.
with that because they don't want the clout. What if they don't want the clout? You know what I
You
mean?
know the hard part is,
I mean, what if they don't want the smoke? I'm saying clout.
no.
Oh, they want clout too.
Oh,
They
yeah.
want clout
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Real. You know, the hard thing is like, hey, I'm telling you, it's gonna take an effect, regardless if you think
It
or not.
is.
It's gonna take effect.
And maybe
Good
they're gonna
luck.
realize that, and they're gonna be like, you know what? We probably shouldn't have
Then
said
you know
that.
what? You know what the weird thing is? It's so bad already that already people are already standing up against it. Already, they
People
hate
like
it
kind of
already.
mad already.
Yeah.
They are. And
But
it's
it's
sad
gonna
to say. In the beginning of the past, it's been going on for about 10, 12 years.
What's
going,
that?
going left.
The woke, oh yeah, woke
about
agenda,
10, 12
woke
years.
agenda,
Yeah.
yeah.
And maybe a little more. Who knows? I'm not gonna comment on that. Now, like this, like people are pissed already, man. They're like, I don't care. I'm not signing for none of this crap no more.
Yeah.
For
You
sure,
know what I
yeah.
mean? And then
Especially if you're spending money, dude.
Yeah.
Like, the Best
Oh,
Buy
yeah.
stuff is expensive, bro.
yeah,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean. And like I said, I mean, personally speaking, Best Buy, like the only thing I go on there, I look at the TVs or look at the appliances. But now,
But you're
Wally
window
World,
shopping, right?
Wally World, here we go.
Like, can we
Ralph.
just clarify that we're window,
Window shopper.
shopping?
Oh, bro,
I was
like,
window
we're
shopping.
definitely
You
not
know how many
buying.
times back in the day, me and Andrew used to go in there after we would eat just to walk around.
Yeah.
Do some calories up
Burn some calories. But now we're gonna walk around a Wally World. Let's go.
Okay, and so y'all heard my last thoughts, bro. I'm telling you again. Identify your platform, dog.
Ooh.
Identify your platform. If you're not, tell your employees to shut up, bro, or make it equal across the board,
Yeah.
bro.
I agree.
So my deal is this: I can disagree with a Buddhist, but let him have his equal rights, dog.
Yeah.
We can, and then if your company lets y'all battle and debate each other, that's y'all's
on y'all.
thing.
Yeah.
That's y'all's freaking thing, dude. That's cool. Problem is, dude, when this elevation of voices over another and it becomes a problem, and then you're crying.
Yeah.
That's my freaking
I
problem.
agree.
Rudy, last thoughts.
Last thoughts, go woke, go broke, and I hope it's
Is
not.
that every weekend?
I hope it's not true, bro.
We're gonna
Because
make you
Best
cap,
Buy.
bro.
Oh, for
because,
sure.
you
Because
know,
this says there was allegedly, because you know what they were telling this guy, right? This guy worked for the Geek Squad and stuff
yeah,
like that.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I really hope that it's not true. Like the whole CEO doing that, whatever. You know, whoever it is, if it is, shame on you, bro. You messed up, bro, and you're gonna lose a lot of money for your company for being an idiot.
Yeah.
Other than
That's
that,
what you get, though.
hey guys, like honestly, I know everybody's tired of everybody's crap trying to go woke and pushing the agenda on
Everybody's
people.
crap.
Hey, bro, the only thing I can tell you is stick to your guns. Like I said, you
Keep
stand for
fighting the
something
good
or you
fight.
stand for nothing, man. It
Oh,
is
for
what it
sure,
is.
for sure. That's good. Andy,
Moving
tell me
on.
last thoughts.
For me, this whole Best Buy thing, if you wanted to lose your money, that's fine. You do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, please be equal if you're going to be equal, or just shut
Or
it all
tell
down
everybody to
completely.
shut up. Yeah.
Two ways, like Ralph said, either or. But you know what? Don't be picking, choosing sides. That's a problem. Because now you're going to have other people angry at you. That's life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
for
it for
sure.
me. I'm good.
I agree, bro. Good job.
All right, tell me, Britt.
When it comes to things like this, I feel like I don't have all sides of it. You know what I mean? There's always three sides to a story. Her side, his side,
And
and
the
the
truth.
truth. Right? So like I try to look at it from all different perspectives. Maybe this guy spoke on his own, you know,
Maybe,
and he
yeah, for
didn't
sure.
get it from the company itself. And
Well, it says it in the thing that it was a CEO guy.
Yeah.
Now, of course, that's just
yeah, but
allegedly.
I'm
but-
saying maybe the CEO
who
on his
wrote the
own.
article? Was it Rudy Politico? Who wrote the article?
I got your back. Let her talk. Give me
Yeah, go on.
1
Keep
minute.
For all
Keep
we know,
cooking.
it
like
was OMG.
you know,
OMG.
because there's a council, right?
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
in
They
every
have to.
company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure not all of them agree on this.
for sure.
And he's acting on his own,
Well, it's gonna
and
come up
maybe he'll
anyway.
retract it.
It'll
Oh,
come
that's
up
true.
anyway, and they're going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Whether
Yeah,
it
for
was
sure.
right
Oh
or not.
yeah, because once they start losing money, everybody.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Everybody
I'm
starts talking.
saying
They start
maybe-
singing like birds. Yeah, go
Yeah,
on.
Yeah.
maybe once he realizes what this is going to do to the company, he's going to be
Or
like,
the
you know what?
employees. A lot of
He'll probably
Christian-
put out an
I
apology.
was say if
video.
it's a religion thing and not just against Christianity,
Mm.
there are a lot of Buddhists. There's a lot of Christians that work for Best
Yeah.
Buy. There's a lot of Hindus that work for Best Buy. Dog, they're
Totally.
gonna be freaking cool with this, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, go on.
100%.
Rude, did you get
I
it?
said it.
Give me 1 second.
But yeah, I
Anyways,
just think
go
that
on.
maybe we'll just give it a little time to kind of blow
Marinate, yeah.
over, to marinate and
Oh, because
see
it's going to come
what
out
we
to
see.
the big dogs.
It
of
is.
course.
It's
Oh,
going
for
to
sure.
come up.
And then we'll find out, it was just you that felt
I mean,
like
I don't
that?
shop at Best Buy anyway, so like it ain't gonna do anything to me, girl.
It ain't going to hurt me.
It ain't
I
gonna
still
hurt me
got
or
money in
my
my
family.
pocket.
I'm sorry, guys. I cannot find it. Andrew had it.
Screenshot or what?
I thought I had it, Andrew, but I guess
No.
we didn't have it in the group chat.
Gotcha. Yeah, I had put it in the group chat, dog. Let me see.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Talk to me about this idea, Britt. This idea I talked about earlier. So if you want to buy Christian, buy Christian. You want to buy LG TV, buy LG TV. If you want to buy Transformer, buy Transformer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about owned companies. Tell me about that idea because I feel like it's rocket science now. Tell
Yeah.
me about that.
So when we go to like big stores such as like Walmart or or Best Buy,
Or for just the Target. Remember
She
that
said-
happened? We were like, hey, we ain't going to Target
Yeah,
anymore.
we
She
didn't
said
go to-
Walmart's a big store.
Hey,
That was
but-
our thing. Yeah, for sure. Go on.
Hey, but you know what? Like, when the whole thing
I
about
found it.
Target came out,
Yeah.
I was like, but I really like, you know,
I really like Target.
I
That's
really
what my wife
like
said.
the
I really
teaching-
like it.
I really like the teaching
was
section.
OMG.
Like, I don't know, like,
OMG.
I was kind of like, I don't
So
know about
OMG
this,
magazine.
but
Yeah.
I think that, like you said, Chick-fil-A, you know, they say
You
from
know,
the get-go,
yeah, you know what it is.
you know who we are and you know what we believe in.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like, but I don't think they tell their employees, like, you can't be who you are. Right?
I mean, I would say this. I mean,
No
I'm not
one's
gonna
come
speak-
up against them.
I'm gonna speak for this. I'm not gonna speak for them, but I know they're very uniform. Like, hey, you're gonna wear this uniform. Y'all ain't gonna show up in like freaking sneakers and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's basic anywhere. Like, you can't get a. Well, now you can. Don't get me wrong. Anything flies now. But back whenever we were getting
Oh, for
jobs,
sure.
we couldn't wear like
Oh,
red
for
hair,
sure.
blue
Yeah,
hair.
People would
Are
trip
you
out about
kidding
that.
me?
Yeah.
You couldn't even have visible tattoos back then.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember how
you
remember
know?
how they used to
Oh,
make
yeah, I
you wear
And it was
those?
acceptable back then.
they used to
We
make-
just took it, right?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about the identities, like LGTV and all that stuff. Is
yeah.
that what you're talking about?
Like,
I
don't-
mean, I would think at the discretion of whoever's hiring you, like if it's a Christian manager, I'm probably gonna take that into consideration.
Yeah,
for,
they'd be
for
like,
better,
hey,
for
FYI,
worse.
this is
If
how we
it's an
feel.
LGTV person
Yeah.
and they're interviewing a Christian
Yeah.
person, for the job, like don't be surprised when you don't get hired.
and you
Y'all,
see-
Oh, yeah.
y'all already
You
don't
see-
believe the same.
Yeah, because I truly agree with that. It's all subjective in that
And
way.
I'm not saying Chick-fil-A does that or
Yeah.
any company, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
dude, like,
In general,
yeah,
yeah.
in general,
It's
that
also-
could come into play.
Yeah,
Totally.
because you gotta remember
Subliminally.
whenever
Yeah,
we
of
were
course.
younger, they used to always tell us, "Hey, man, always present yourself as kind, be respectful, sit up straight. When you're talking to somebody, look them in the eye.
Yeah.
You know, it's just being respectful because, like I said, it's all subjectively on who they want to choose. To be honest.
Yeah, for sure. And I know there's a law that you can't discriminate against religion and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I
Yeah.
get that. I
Yeah,
get
there-
that
there's
too.
a law, but like, there's always
Dude,
gray zones,
yeah,
homie.
for sure.
Yeah, there's
Are
always
people
people
using
trying
a
to
gray
cut
zone?
the law.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not
Yo.
gonna speak for Chick-fil-A. I'm not gonna speak for Best. Obviously, Best Buy speaking for themselves. They're gonna speak for themselves, like,
Idiots.
but they're
Yeah.
speaking for themselves. How they're elevating voices, like. Sometimes, dude, when you change your policies, that speaks louder than someone in freaking
Oh,
going on
yeah.
a podcast or something or news story or whatever. Go on, bro.
Totally.
Keep
Yeah.
cooking.
I just feel like, you know, whatever beliefs that you have in your heart, don't throw it on your employees. Hey, if they wanna be
Neutral.
Christians, let them be Christians. If they want to be Buddhists, let them be
That's their
Buddhists.
thing,
Like,
yeah.
come on,
They're
you should
responsible
not
for that.
try and change who the person is.
For sure.
Your only worry should be their quality of work.
For sure.
That's it.
Sure.
You should not be worried whether they love God or not. I
Sure.
mean, that's
You're
who
talking
they
about from
are
the
at
business
home.
standpoint, right?
From
Yeah.
a business standpoint, yes. Me as an ex business
sure.
owner was only worried about how you worked
How do you work?
and
Yeah.
how you treated the children that were there.
For sure. Yeah.
Quality.
That was
of
the
your
only
work.
thing that I
For
cared
sure.
about. If you wanted to have red hair, blue hair, blah blah blah, I didn't care.
For sure.
But
See, because
I-
that's what I'm saying. That's your right, though. That's your right as a business owner. Now, if
Yeah.
a person's like, "Hey, don't be coming here with blue hair," I get that too. They
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
a right to do
but
that.
you see a
You see
big
everybody-
company like
Yeah.
Best Buy, they have rules and
A
they
lot
have
of rules. I
policies
get that too.
that go in like. And I don't think that telling this person on their beliefs was very equal
Why stupid?
opportunity employer
Yeah.
of
But
them.
see-
You know what I
see,
mean?
That's the hard part, though. Like you know, when you're working for bigger corporations like that, there's always gray areas, man.
Mm-hmm.
They, and the fact, like what Ralph says, is true.
Oh, yeah,
that they
for
can
sure.
do what the hell they want to, technically speaking.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
As long as they're within the guidelines of
their
the
policy.
workplace. Because in our reality, yes, it does say, you know, freedom of speech, truth, you know, of,
Religion,
your
all that stuff. Yeah.
It does say that, but when you're a privately owned company,
That's
and
different.
Best
Yeah.
Buy
That's
is
true.
Well, yeah.
That's
and
true
Best
too.
Buy- and
There's
Best Buy-
some
and
laws like that.
Technically speaking, Best Buy does have owners. It doesn't have like a 1,000 people owning one company. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
really?
Yes,
Okay, you see,
yes,
I didn't
because
even know that.
If you go in the stock, you look at the you know the Best Buy owning stock or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Like, hey man, to be honest with you, there's actually one person that owns like what 49%, somewhere around
Oh,
there.
for sure. There's stockholder
50,
meetings
yeah.
when the guy
51%.
when you'll have like a majority
Yeah.
stakeholder or whatever.
Yeah.
So I get that too.
Yeah,
So I get that too.
There's always gray areas on things you gotta look at.
And that's
man.
my
Yeah.
thing. Because for instance, can Best Buy do this? Yes. What we're saying is stupid.
Should they
they?
have done it?
Should they have done
Could,
it?
but should they?
That's the
Yeah.
argument right now. And
Mm.
then obviously we're talking about these other things about hey, businesses have rights.
Yeah.
Certain
Yeah.
businesses have certain ideas. You, the consumer, should see that coming into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Brittany were on that dialogue a while ago. Go on. You were
But
saying.
you know what? When Andy was reading the story on whoever it was, it kind of sounded like he was also a higher up if he had an office, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. We can't have a Bible in the
he
office.
said
That's interesting.
That,
yeah.
that he had
He
a
said
Bible
he
in his
had an
office and
office.
they told him to remove it.
yeah.
That's
So that's
interesting,
kind
yeah.
of weird, like that they're treating someone who obviously worked their way up,
Yeah.
so they know them on a personal
And I'm
level.
gonna say this
right?
too. That's interesting because that's a detail I didn't catch. I
Mm-hmm.
want to say this too because like from the Christian faith, we love to talk about our faith. Amen. There's a difference between you talking about your faith and you choking someone into believing.
Yes.
Again, like Brittany said a while ago, the Buddhist is gonna be Buddhist. He don't want to be a Christian. That's his thing.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to receive,
both
that's
ways.
freaking his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, these are rocket science ideas. They're not rocket science ideas, but this brings me to my favorite segment of the show.
Oh Lord, I forgot about this.
Forgot about this.
JK, I didn't.
JK.
Andy's conspiracy theory of the week.
Soup.
This is Brittany's first, so I'm very excited for this one, Andy. What do you have for us?
All right, guys.
I don't even know what he has.
Hold on. Before we start, Brittany tried to bring some really nice shades into here. I was like, you're not allowed to wear nice shades in here, bro. We wear Dollar Generals up in
He's like,
here.
get those Dollar General shades on.
We wear Waymans in here. Not Ray-Bans, Waymans.
Wayman.
Go on, Andy.
All right.
don't wear
I want to
Jordans,
talk
we wear
about
Shaqs.
the bang bang virus
Oh,
that we had a little while back, and what I believe what it was for. I believe that
Allegedly.
allegedly, of course.
it's all conspiracy
It's all
theory.
conspiracy theories at the end of the day. Now,
We're not medical
no,
professionals.
definitely not. Didn't go get my PhD. No, sir.
I play a hated degree.
Stupid. I'm not gonna
But
let
you
you
have
get
a
the
PhD
chance.
though, brother.
I'll say this.
Go on, Andy.
This is what I believe about my conspiracy theory of the week. I believe that we had that bang bang virus happen about 2019, 2020. What was
Yeah,
around
yeah,
there?
for sure, for
around
sure.
that time, right?
Like at the end of 2019.
We're using code language
Yeah.
because YouTube is very dangerous, but
Oh,
you should know what
yes.
we're talking about by now.
Yeah, it started about
Go on.
about 2020.
So I believe that this virus. Well, obviously, we know that it was released by a man. Obviously, it
A
happened.
lab, yes.
lab, yes.
The Wuhan lab.
Yes, Wuhan lab. Now, I believe that the reason that
I
it
did my
was-
research. Rudy looked at me
Oh.
funny. I did my research.
what?
dog. I know what it is.
Hey, you know
That's
what?
good.
Because you mentioned the lab, hey, they're gonna have a bullet with your name on it real quick.
Hey, take
Go
it
on,
easy
Andy.
there. Okay, so
Take it
check
easy,
this
guy.
out. Now,
Take
Ah,
I
it easy.
believe this.
Ralph Mamba.
I believe that the reason that it was released, and I believe that what it did, the government was trying to see what it could do to us. I believe they wanted to see how far they could go with us as a people, and see how long they could keep us in our homes, and see how long they could feed
Ooh,
us, and
psychological
see how
realm.
long what they could do to us until Americans decided and stood up. Not just Americans, but everyone that went through this, and say enough is enough. We want to get out of our homes and we want to go back to do what we wanted to do. I believe it was a test run for something bigger.
You know what? You know what? You know what?
I thought you were gonna take this somewhere else,
Yeah,
but
'cause
the
I-
fact you took it into the psychological realm,
Yeah.
that was cool. Go on, Ru.
You know what? I agree with you, but I also believe that it was population control.
Oh, totally.
Whoa, Ru.
Me too.
Hold on,
You know
bro.
what? You know why?
Agreed.
You know why?
I completely agree with you. I wasn't done, but I'm glad you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I
I was like, let Andy cook. Go on.
Yeah.
Go
So,
on.
as I was saying, now that was the main goal, but another goal was to try and eliminate too many people on this earth at one time. That's what I truly
And
believe.
call
as
it a
well.
pandemic.
And call it a pandemic.
Oh, whoa.
You
Don't
see-
use that
you
word
know-
either.
You know
Go
what?
on.
You know what I
Sorry.
actually thought about. It sounded weird. I felt like they were the higher ups from their group of us. I'm not gonna mention their names.
Okay.
Like the way we're sitting here.
The Illuminati.
and they're like this. They're like
I'll help
patting their
you.
fingers. How do we kill?
Delete.
100 million
How do we delete people?
There you
How
go.
how do we eliminate
There you go.
100 million
Look at his
people
hands, Andy.
without
Are you a gecko? Okay.
without going to prison for it? I got it. We call it a pandemic. Let's go.
Go on, Andy. Keep cooking, bro.
So I did a little bit of research a while back on this, and I kept on coming up. So a year before anything came out, which was obviously 2018, they were hiring people to be able to come up with a vaccine for something that has not come out yet. For a
Yeah.
virus
Who
that
was?
wasn't released.
Who was?
Pfizer.
Are you serious?
I swear. I looked into this. I
Shut your
checked it.
mouth.
Drop.
Hold on.
Oh,
Name
man.
drop.
He's name
Yes,
dropping,
careful,
dog.
Bro, look it up.
Be careful, bro.
Look it up.
Hey, you know what's
I'm gonna be
crazy?
a widow.
You know what's
I'm gonna-
crazy? You know
Uh.
crazy. This can add a little indention in that, and this
Yeah.
allegedly Johnson and Pfizer are the same one. Moving on.
Anyway,
Oh
going
my
back to what I was
God.
saying.
I don't know about that, Ru.
I don't
Go
know
on,
about that.
Andy.
I'll look that up, but like I said, there's receipts. There's notes. If I
Sometimes
have
Andy
to-
start cooking and Rudy throw in a little bell pepper that don't belong there. Go on.
I got to.
I'm making lasagna and he's over here throwing in a hamburger. Calm down, bro.
I love
Anyway,
burgers.
Hey, there's hamburger meat and lasagna, by the way. Go
Right? I
on.
was gonna be like, what are you talking about?
Hey,
With cheese?
hey,
Oh,
hey,
that's
and you also eat breadsticks with your lasagna.
That's true.
Oh, you know
That's
we
true.
do. Go on, Andy.
Anyway,
We fat.
so going back to
I'm
that.
hungry.
So
I am
before,
hungry too. I'm gonna eat
too.
my Subway from earlier. Go on, guys.
so anyway, I started looking up that that situation, and if anybody wants to look up the facts, if not, we can put them in the comments if we have to.
for
later
sure,
on,
yeah.
FYI. But so I started digging a little bit more, and so before even any type of bang bang virus came out, people were already getting hired for this to try and find it. To this day, they have not been able to find obviously the cure for it. Right? Am I correct?
Allegedly.
But of course, now you could still take some type of shot, and you're still gonna get sick. So nobody has found anything for it yet. Allegedly.
Bang bang.
So the
That's
bang bang,
interesting.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I
So
mean-
now this whole situation with this, I believe that it was one, population control, two,
Psychological.
they were psychologically trying to find out how Americans and other people that went through this, sickness, were going to react.
The whole world shut
went
down.
through this. It was massive, and I believe that it was just a test. I don't believe that it's over yet.
You don't
I
believe?
believe-
Oh, obviously
Oh,
there
no.
was that was
There was
the
rumors.
first one. That was
Yeah.
look. We
We
talking about
went through a few-
psychological,
Oh man.
and then we went through this whole thing about.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we went through that whole thing for a year.
Yes.
So it's like I kind of see where you're coming from on this.
Yeah.
Let me name you another one. I don't know who it is, dude.
Talk to me.
I'm gonna name drop somebody, but it might be wrong.
It's okay.
We'll fact check.
We'll
it.
fact check
We'll
that.
fact check it.
Just to fact check y'all right now, in 2006, Johnson & Johnson acquired Pfizer's consumer healthcare business and merged it with his customer healthcare business group.
Good job, Ru.
Wow, Ru, good job, dog.
Told you.
Good
We
job,
love that.
dog. Good for
Fact,
you, bro.
we
So just-
fact check
so just
here.
a-
We fact check
fact
cats
check
on
it.
the fly, bro. Here.
Hey, and just to throw some another monkey wrench in there for you.
You better use good language. I don't want this video to get shadowed. Go on.
Oh, dang, I got to think about it. Hold on.
I'm glad I told him that, bro.
Bouncing off of what you said, though, I
Alright,
feel
Brady's
like
cool. It's, you know,
them hiring. You still need time to think.
Yo,
right?
shout out to Brit's nails. I just saw them in the light right now. Go on, girl.
Oh,
Shiny.
going off of what you were saying, I feel like the only thing that proves necessarily is that it was premeditated.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like,
Come on.
Interesting.
so
Mm.
that
No, it
hiring
wasn't.
some-
It came from monkeys. Are you
Yeah.
sure? Are you sure?
Not only was
I'm
it
not telling you what to
premeditated,
believe. I'm just.
but it
go
was
on, Brit.
man-made. It didn't
Yeah.
just come up
Keep-
like.
Keep
and
cooking,
you know-
Brit.
I feel like we go off of ideas that we've seen in the past, and we
You're right.
try
Chef
to
Curry.
modernize it.
You're right.
Right? We make it better.
Interesting. That's
So when they
interesting.
thought about the Black Plague
Yeah.
that happened in 19 whatever,
Yeah, go on.
Back in the day, yeah.
way.
they're
Way
like,
back
let's
in the day.
Yeah, way before
modernize
that.
that. You know what I mean? Oh, it was in
It's about
1800s.
that same
Sorry.
idea. Yeah, that same
I
idea.
mean,
Yeah.
also,
It's the same idea.
Also, you got to think about like how, in all reality, they the World War people got
Oh
together.
my gosh, she's going left.
And
Go on.
they,
We're talking about world wars now.
Well, no, think about it. They actually,
MLB.
when the Union came, they actually banned using chemical warfare on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, you know what I'm saying? So that started back then. They're already experimenting on people with chemical warfare.
Oh yeah.
And you got to remember,
Yeah.
Trump, what with the
I
who
want
was
you to
it?
He
talk
dropping
about that
more
thing.
people, man.
What is
No,
that called?
no. Trump
Experiment?
and who did he bomb that were chemically? He did some things to some people that were chemically doing things to their people.
Yeah.
And he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, okay, you want to play dirty? I can play
Okay,
dirty."
Rudy's going left, but I okay,
From
go
the
on.
beginning-
And but what again? Like this is what I'm trying to say. Like if you let me finish a little bit of
Yeah, go on.
a little bit of meat on this.
Let me finish.
Is that what I'm trying to tell you?
This
Chemical.
guy's gonna get this video banned. That's why. Go on,
No,
Rudy.
what I'm trying to say is that los chemicals have been around for a long time.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
we have some of the brightest minds working for us.
But there's a difference between chemical warfare and biological warfare.
Yes.
Well, the
different.
thing
Big
is,
difference.
There's a big difference.
yeah, there's a big difference. But in all reality, if you think about it, it still wears the same hat. Because
Yes and no, but like what Andy's talking about is this thing, dog. Because I get it. Someone who owns Microsoft, and I say his name, owned a patent to this virus in 2007. I believe. We gotta
Wow.
fact check that, dude.
fact check that.
We
please,
gotta
'cause
fact check that.
Fact check it
No, we
right
gotta fact
now.
check that. We gotta go in the bowels of the internet to go find that one, bro.
the bowels.
Yeah.
of the-
Bro, but
It's hidden. I'm
I
gonna break
get.
this.
Look, tell me something. I'm telling you, I know doctors, dude. Allegedly, Rudy, what did a doctor that we know, don't drop his name, what did he say about this, dude?
Oh man, bro. Oh wow. Without giving any big details on it, I spoke to a man,
A nameless doctor.
a man who's in a medical field, and he was explaining to me how they pretty much admitted that they were experimenting on all of our children, and
With the bang bang, right?
with the bang bang and all of our people, just to see what would happen. And it's another thing though, again, and it's not just with the bang bang, but with the bang bang vaccinations.
With the bang bang.
This
Yeah.
guy is. This guy's annoying. Go on.
Why? I can't
So
say
they're
that
gonna-
either.
Look, this is what I was just thinking in my head that I should clarify for the audience what the
Negative.
bang bang is before Rudy goes and says something.
It's a negative.
Oh, Brittany, hold out your arm. So the bang bang is whatever. I don't know where they get. That's what the bang bang is.
Yeah.
It's like we can't say it because
Right.
then there'll be a little bar under the video
Yeah.
correcting us. What do they call it? Fact checking us
Right.
with the agenda's information.
Right.
But we're hearing doctors say that this thing.
They don't want us to call them out.
That's exactly what I'm
Hey,
saying.
hey,
When we got
Fred.
this guy over
Fred,
here,
I
this
didn't even
guy's
know
over
I
here
said anything
smoking, bro.
wrong.
No, I
I'm
didn't.
gonna have to
either.
give
I
you
didn't
guys a
catch
list
it.
of words not to say
You
before the
didn't
show.
catch
I didn't catch
We're
it.
gonna have him right here.
You
I'm gonna
didn't
hang
catch
it
it?
right
Now
there in the
that
back of the
Ralph says
studio.
it, I
all
know
good.
what he's talking about, but I didn't catch it at first.
Yeah.
Bullcrap.
He's like, I don't like it here.
Go on, Andy. Go on, Andy.
No,
Finish
So
this one
anyway,
up.
this whole situation, it just the government's just trying to play with this. Let's put it that
Oh,
way.
for sure.
Government's playing with this. They're trying to find out how thick of people we are, how smart we are.
In the mind first,
the
right?
mind, of course, in our psychological era. And I believe that we are powerful people. We are very smart. We're very
Yeah, for
wise.
sure.
And I believe that they found that out, to be honest with you.
Oh, for sure.
So that's why, yes, we have to be mindful of the fact of what happens in the world and around us. Always remember that. Don't always believe what you hear. Always remember
for sure.
to keep your mind wide and open, because just because someone tells you something doesn't mean it's the truth.
Oh, 100%.
Always remember that.
Yeah.
Anywhere and anything you do, especially when it comes to any type of medicine, be mindful.
So
Be mindful.
So I just wanted to again, without people thinking I'm an idiot. What we're talking about earlier. What we're talking about earlier.
Keep cooking, Rudy.
Well, because it's hard because Ralph told me to watch my words, but I'm gonna give you facts, bro.
Give me facts.
The international community banned the use of chemical and biological weapons after World War One. That's what I was trying to say
Facts.
without people getting all, oh my god. But I'm being real. This crap's been happening for years.
Tied in.
Yeah.
It's happening for years, and what I'm trying to say is that people have been doing this for so long. They know what they're doing.
So,
Yeah.
you see, that makes sense. You should have led with that. That's
I'm-
good.
But you're just
That's
like,
super
you
good.
gotta use so much context. I'm trying to, bro, but I'm more of a factual dude, man.
Actual, like, okay, so.
And just to give out, y'all can see the facts right there, right?
Oh, we believe you, Rudy.
Oh, I
We
agree. I
believe you, man.
believe you.
Good, good.
So,
I don't know what the comment section will believe you. That's why I gotta.
That's what I'm saying,
It
bro.
goes back to the
Like,
people that watch our show.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are gonna question everything
Yeah.
you say.
when
Can you
Andrew
fact check
first brought it
yourself?
up, he did kind of imply that he thought it was a social experiment, right?
That was for sure.
Technically,
From the beginning of time, there's been social experiments. The Russian sleep experiment, remember that one? That's like our favorite.
That was good.
That's our
Yeah.
You gotta tell that one,
favorite
Andy, next weekend.
Yes, I
Oh,
always tell
it's
him to
kinda
bring it
creepy,
up.
man.
But
Now
he's
forget
it's
it.
creepy.
Tell it right now, Andy.
Okay.
Hold on.
No.
Everybody be quiet. Andy's conspiracy theory of the week.
Part two?
Part two.
Part two.
Hold on. You really want to go here?
Hell yeah. Tell me.
Okay.
It's creepy.
Okay, so this one,
Oh,
I
Lord.
believe is
Because I
probably one
heard.
of the
Because
scariest
I
stories.
heard half of it, and I was like, "This is wild."
Okay, so
Mm.
so
Tell
in
me.
this story, it was men that I believe they were soldiers. They were soldiers, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, what they were trying to do were create superhumans. That was the gig. They were trying to create superhumans that were warriors that could do
Oh.
anything. So
Captain America, the first Avenger, come to play.
a little
Worse
worse
than that.
a
No, but I'm
little-
saying
a
like the
little
dark
horrible.
side. That was
No,
the
yeah,
that
like
was
the-
the
like
that was
the
the good
ugly
good
version of-
PR.
of Captain
Get your
America.
dark side version and go to a darker side. Is what
There
you're
you
trying
go.
to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
it's
sense. That makes
dark.
sense.
So the secret was they were trying to find a way to make them never sleep. Now the goal was to make sure that they could stay up forever. That was the goal. They were trying.
And who
to
is this
see-
again?
This is the Russians.
Interesting.
Oh,
the
dude.
Russians were trying.
Allegedly,
to
go
You
on.
just named it. I was like, don't say it.
No, it's okay. I want to know. I want to know.
Yeah, but
Because I've
I mean,
heard. Yeah,
it's
no,
what
it's public information.
It's what it's called.
It is
so
public information.
technically,
It's on Google.
So
Yeah, for
anyway,
sure.
of course, this is just the what it said. Of course, we don't know if it happened or not. I have no proof.
Conspiracy
of this.
theory of the
it's a
week. Y'all know what
conspiracy
this is. Go on.
So anyway, the situation with this. So they stayed up. I believe they stayed up for over 7 days.
But it was
all the
that's
nights.
rough.
I'm
It
gonna
was-
check.
it-
I'm gonna
it-
check
but
it
they
You
right
can
started-
fact check it, but it was 5 to 7 days
What-
that they completely stayed awake.
I was say they started charting right on day 1, day
Yeah.
2, day
And
3.
now-
That is
their
now by-
reactions.
Now by day 3 and 4, which they had been awake for hours already, several days now, they started to hear voices. They started to lose their mind a little bit. They started to believe that people were there that weren't there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So by the 5th and 7th day, they weren't themselves anymore. They started to scratch off their
Yeah, for
their
sure.
skin. They
Oh,
started to.
it's rough.
They didn't realize because they believed that somebody was talking to them. Now they started to hurt each other. They started to self-delete each other. They started
Ooh,
to now.
wow.
So at the end of it, there was only one that
Okay.
survived.
We gave false information
On what?
on who it was. They were prisoners.
Okay. Anyway,
Prisoners of
nonetheless.
who?
They were just Russian prisoners.
Okay.
Oh, but
that's
he
what-
basically said that though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
roughly.
No, he said
I
soldiers.
said soldiers. My bad.
Oh, soldiers
Yeah,
are gone.
My
Yeah,
bad. So there was prisoners.
It's worse. There was prisoners.
Yeah.
Go
So
on.
anyway, the situation at the very
That
end,
makes it
only
worse.
one survives, right? At the very
Makes
end
it
of the whole
darker.
thing
It
of the
does.
story. Now, when that one person that survived, obviously everybody else had passed away. They were gone. Now when they went to go collect him and save him, he was like, "No, we're fine. I'm fine in the dark." And so he closed
like,
the
"I
door.
like it here."
I like it here. He had already had lost his mind. He had lost
That
his
is
whole
a
intention
trip.
of being a human anymore.
Bro.
So
Bro, tell him the picture that they released of how he
Oh,
looked.
I
it
don't
was
think we could show that on
ugly.
Bro,
It was
dude,
Just show
ugly.
me.
No.
Show
I
me.
don't
No,
know if you
don't show
wanna
me
see.
though. We're not gonna show the camera. I want to see personally.
Okay.
Bro, he
you
had
wanna-
scratched out his eyelids.
I'm gonna show you.
Interesting.
yeah, it was
Oh
very.
man, that's
Yeah.
rough.
And not just that, he said
Oh,
That was the
said-
one that
that's
was alive.
rough.
That was the one that
they
was
said
left
that
alive.
they said allegedly that he was eating his fellow
His
prison
own-
inmates.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that is rough.
And not just that, do you see his eyes?
Yeah.
I saw him, yeah.
He scratched out everything, bro. He scratched out his eyelids.
Yes.
Explicit
he
warning.
scratched out his
Yeah.
skin. He scratched out everything. Like
It was tough.
And
It was
they
a
said
tough
that
story
he
to
even
hear.
looked like a
Like
lanky,
Gollum, homie.
No, he
Yeah,
looked
bro.
like a lanky humanoid because he
Yeah.
was so
Because they-
You see,
defeated.
your body changes when you don't get sleep. Now your body adjusts to the environment.
And we don't know what
that
they
you're in.
injected him with
Now
either.
we have no idea what they put in the air.
So
We have no idea
Allegedly.
what
It
they
was
shot.
it was gas.
Yeah.
They were
There
gas.
was some type of gas they were
That's what
pumping into
kept
the
them
classrooms
up.
or the rooms, and they were it kept them awake, kept their body pumping all night, all day. See, we need that rest to reset, and if
Yeah,
we
for
don't
sure.
reset, our body starts to go into panic mode, and we start changing.
That's a trip out. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Our bodies, God made it just as
We're
crazy.
so off topic.
But anyway,
No, but it connects because Andy talked about this being an experiment.
It's a social
but-
experiment.
It's a
Yes.
social
Just think that
experiment.
it-
Allegedly,
yeah,
right?
allegedly,
Bang,
of
bang.
course.
Yeah.
turn into something else and turn into the bang bang, theory.
Obviously, well, there were people that went stir crazy in their houses.
Yeah, they
dog.
went-
They were
yeah.
freaking stir
Let me
crazy.
see.
Yeah,
So,
they lost it.
I'm
Bro,
gonna-
cats were inside for a long time. I was an essential worker, so I had to go to work.
Yeah.
It's just hilarious. So we didn't get a raise, some type of
Essential
raise.
worker.
Right?
We didn't get
Yes.
some type of heck no. We
That's
didn't get some type of
ridiculous,
hazard
dog.
pay. None of that stuff.
Ridiculous.
No, hell no.
So I'm gonna read just a little bit, like from what I found.
ahead.
It says in the 1940s, a group of Russian researchers sealed 5 prison
It
inmates
was fine.
in an
Awesome.
airtight chamber. The prisoners were dosed with an experimental gas. It doesn't say what kind.
Right.
That would prevent them from
Of
sleeping.
course, they're not going to say what kind. but
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Their conversations were monitored and the behavior was observed and, like documented.
Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah.
For the first few days, everything seemed fine, but after the 5th day, they slowly began to exhibit signs of stress. They became paranoid and stopped talking to one another, whispering about each other into the microphones.
Yep.
9 days in, the screaming began. 2 of the sleepless prisoners just started running around the
This is
chamber,
rough.
yelling at the top of their voices. Suddenly, however, the voices stopped and the chamber became dead quiet. Fearing the most, the researchers went in and they checked it out. We have no longer been freed. That's all they were whispering. We have no longer been freed and we no longer want to be freed. On the
Ooh.
15th day,
That's
they were in there
rough.
for longer than 9 days. I thought it was
Dude,
just the
That was
9.
9.
Dude, that is
On the
rough, bro.
15th day,
Alamo, 2
the
weeks.
gas was replaced by regular fresh air. They wanted to see what it would do. 1 inmate was dead at that time. The inmates had been severely
Is
mutilated.
this allegedly or this is a conspiracy theory?
This is a fact.
Holy smokes! Go on.
This is a straight fact. Flesh was torn off their body. I don't know if I'm allowed to say
Yeah.
that.
Explicit warning. We get the picture. Anyways,
Yeah.
I get it though.
Yes,
You're
it
talking
was
about
ugly.
when the bang bang happened.
Yeah.
I knew a lot of cats that were struggling in their mind because they were stuck in their houses, dog.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you talking about the social experiment side of this, we could talk about. Man, dude,
Yeah.
if that doctor friend of ours would come on the show, that would be interesting to talk about.
Honestly, I would love
That would
him to
be
do
interesting
that.
to talk
I just
about.
don't think that he would want to expose.
We'll see.
himself like
Yeah, we'll
that.
see. We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see about that. But I'm just saying, we
Yeah.
get the medical side. How there was a lot of pushback from doctors saying, "Hey, this
Yeah.
stuff that you're telling us to do is kind of weird.
Yeah.
We don't agree with it."
Mhm.
We have friends, and we also research.
Yeah.
A little bit of research. Then there's the psychological part, bro, of this. It makes a lot of sense, dog. Rudy or Britt, you were gonna say something.
But I mean, there's a lot of people who didn't really listen. You know what
That's
I mean?
true.
Like, not everyone stayed inside, stayed at home. Like,
Well, a lot of people.
Let's
A lot of
get
people had no
real.
choice. I
A
mean,
lot of
they-
people.
we
yeah,
stayed at
they
home.
had to.
We stayed at home for what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I mean,
It was the
live in
best time of
rural-
our life. I'm just saying.
we
Like,
live in the rural
woo,
area.
we were living it up. Didn't have to go to work. Just, woo,
Yeah.
relaxing. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I had a great time. I don't know about you, but I had a
hated
good
it.
time.
I mean,
hated it.
but dude, imagine that times a year in New
Yeah.
York, especially
Yeah.
cats in New York, dude. Man, boys in New
Yeah,
York
I
went
mean,
through
people
a tough
began
time,
to go
dude.
Yeah.
stir crazy. I'm a homebody,
Oh,
so
for sure.
maybe
Oh,
that's
for
why I
sure.
liked
I
it.
loved it.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
But not everybody
But
is.
not everyone is. People
Yeah,
are
for
used
sure.
to like
Fresh
the
air,
fast
yeah.
life. You know what I mean? That go. But I don't like that. Anyways, I see why you think it would be a social experiment. I see why. Hey, there's some people who probably have gone to the point where they're like, they wanted us all to stay inside because there was this crazy alien phenomenon. I can't even say
Phenomenon.
phenomenon going on
Nice.
outside. You know what I mean? Like, there's just a
There's
lot
even the
of
political side to that
different-
theory too. That people say it's a political thing. That people wanted to be inside so they could do mail-in voting. See, there's so many layers
Yeah.
to this thing, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yes, you're right.
I've heard that theory
I heard
too.
That.
That's true.
I
Ain't wrong.
didn't think about that, but yeah, that could be a
No, but that's
thing.
always a thing. Yeah.
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 Like there's just so many ugly things that our government does that we have no idea about. Let's be real.
Again, you don't have to believe us. Just think about it though. Go and think about it.
That's it.
Rudy,
This
what's
is
your
why we talk
punchline?
about this. I'm about to say
Say
Rudy's
it.
got a punchline,
Say
dog.
it.
Go ahead, Ru.
Go woke, right? Say it.
Yeah, go broke.
Go woke, go broke. He was like, I'm not even gonna say it, dude.
The hard
Rude,
part is,
tell me,
the
dog.
hard part is that like there's a lot of like, language I want to use right now I cannot use on here. But dude, dude, there was some other ones that they did, that those people did, and
Yeah.
it wasn't just the chemicals. They
Oh yeah, for sure. They did a
They,
lot of
uh,
wild stuff.
dude,
Yeah.
if you watch about the stuff that they would capture prisoners from different countries and what they do to them,
Yeah.
it's another one to look at.
That's interesting.
Like I said, I don't have facts on that, so I'm not gonna speak on it.
yeah,
yeah.
go on.
But I will speak on this though. I've read that. I even seen there's a little documentary. There was a documentary on it. I haven't seen all of it, but I
There
saw the
was
first, like,
one. It
40
was 10 hours
yeah, I
long.
only
and
saw
Oh,
like
goodness.
like the first.
you
like,
should have
I
saw it
see.
before they took it down. Then YouTube
can't commit
nuked
that
it.
time.
Yeah.
Really?
I only saw about an hour and some minutes on, and they had footage actually, and like audio recording of it. By the way.
Oh, I think I'm
Um,
gonna send it to y'all.
yeah.
I think I found it. I'm gonna send it to
Oh
y'all.
wow!
Okay.
Send it.
Well, no, but it's only a 3-hour version. Go on.
And
Alright.
all I can say is, guys, man, dude, hey, like what facts I've been showing y'all, facts they've been telling y'all, this crap's been happening for a long time, and it is an agenda. Open up your mind. Stop being a little sheep. You know what I mean?
Why it's true, but we always end up on this, dude. We always end up on this idea
But
of
it's the
like,
truth, bro.
dude, stop
truth.
it, because people go into autopilot mode
Yeah.
and they'll let someone else run their lives.
Bro, you
It's
know
like-
what?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know
We
what's
do that
crazy?
every day,
You know
like
what's
without
crazy?
even realizing.
Because of COVID, people are saying they. Sorry.
Bang,
Well, no.
bang.
This
Bang,
one's
bang.
good. It's nothing. Get it. It's
It's
nothing
all
bad
good.
against
We're
it.
already here. Go on.
Yeah, because of
We're already like,
Everyone's
nothing-
like, whoa.
It's already done. It's already
already
done.
done.
No, that's a no word.
No. This we're not speaking any bad about it.
Yeah.
Because of COVID, people are actually saying.
Said it
because
again. Go on, Rudy. We're already here.
Yeah, well, because of that,
The video's already been taken down.
Because of that, with the quarantine,
Flashbang.
with the quarantine, people are actually saying that the social anxiety for the next generation is so low because of that.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
high or low?
No, it's higher.
It's
Yeah.
higher, Ru.
Oh, sorry, so high now.
Yeah, it's higher.
Like
yeah.
they're like they can't even speak to a regular person anymore because of
Oh,
all
I've
that.
seen it. I've seen it
And then
firsthand.
that,
Yeah.
even like little kids, like they're supposed to be like you said, like they're developing their social skills. They
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure. No
shot
social
them all to
skills at
hell
all.
because of that.
Yeah.
Imagine
You know what I
what, a year or two, how long we were at home? Like,
No, bro, like
We
you
were,
said,
we
New
were
York,
at home
bro.
for a year,
yeah.
and then we had a year of
Yes.
that
That's right.
controversy.
Yeah.
You know,
That was very
I
annoying, but-
I make
That was
fun of
super
my
annoying.
siblings
Super
because that's their comfort now.
What? That?
That what you're talking
Are
about?
you serious?
It's
That's
it's like
interesting.
I always kind of say like it's a security thing
So
because
that
they
way
still
they can't talk.
put
That
it
is
on.
Interesting.
It's just like it's second nature. You know what I mean? And I'm always like, dude,
Oh,
get
see,
rid
they're
of that
younger and
junk.
stuff. Yeah, they're younger.
You
and
know,
stuff,
like it's
right?
we're past that. I always tell
Oh,
them,
for
and they're
sure,
just
yeah.
like, no, they're
And that's
so
because there's
used
scientific
to it.
facts about it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's actually studies about it. It's like, yeah, no, that thing didn't work.
It didn't help.
Yeah,
It didn't help you.
That thing didn't work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't do
You know what's
anything, but
funny?
some people feel more comfortable with it.
You know what's
right?
funny?
Interesting,
And I'm
though.
gonna say this as a joke. They said if a fart could pass you through 2 butt cheeks and a pair of underwear and a pair of jeans,
Then the bang bang can. Yeah.
dog, you see? And that's funny
Man,
because they said
that's a good one,
Yeah, I
man.
thought about it. I was like, yeah,
You were like,
awesome.
that's
Say
my
that
cat.
Rudy, tell me your last thoughts on the stream before we get out of here.
The bang bang happened, and it was incorporated. Ooh, JK.
Ooh.
Nah, man, the bang bang happened. Sorry for everybody that got the social whatever it's called.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
Again, guys, don't be sheep. Open up your eyes. Like I said, other than that, closing thoughts are teacher, you're an idiot. Let's see, Best Buy, you're idiots. Leah Thomas, Jesus Christ, you're a man, and you're a big one at that. Another big one I want to close with, Bang Bang. God, man, that affected a lot of people.
Yeah.
We're not saying it wasn't real. We're just saying that it was actually manufactured and incorporated. So y'all be careful on what y'all do.
On the medical advice you take.
And, pray. Amen. Moving on.
Andy, go on.
Okay, Best Buy. I hope y'all lose money. I'm not even gonna lie anymore. I'm at this point where if it goes up and the CEOs are like, you know what, get rid of the CEO dude, and you know what, if y'all get backlash, I mean, that's what y'all get.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, someone wrote an article about that. There's backlash out there.
It's going to spread besides that, I'm sure. Leah Thomas, I'm glad that you're going to start doing your own sports in your own bracket. That's beautiful.
We don't know if she is, but they're going to make it a thing now. They're talking about it.
We don't know if he is, but we're going to
He is,
sure,
he is,
we're
yeah.
gonna make sure.
It's ma'am.
Yeah.
Nobody else? Too soon? My fault.
Too soon.
Go on. It's too soon. Go on.
So yeah, thank God that that the girls are going to be able to play their sports at least in the Penn State area. Also, what was the other topic we had talked about besides my conspiracy? It was the
racist teacher.
The racist teacher. Yeah. Shame on you, ma'am, for sure.
Shame.
Please do better. Please be better. There's no need to throw any more hate. You're not oppressed. No one's oppressed anymore.
Stop.
Okay, stop it. Just spread
Stop
kindness.
it.
Daddy, chill.
For the love of God. Stop it. And for my conspiracy theory of the week, the two, I
Turned
believe
into
that
two.
It turned into two, but ended up being the same concept. Please be mindful of the government. Be mindful of yourselves. Be mindful of what's around you.
Be mindful of the information you receive.
Yes, and the way that you use it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Also, remember to take care of yourselves. Learn a new task. Learn a new skill. Learn how to farm. Learn how to knit. Learn how to sew. Learn how to do things that the world today will never teach you.
Learn a little bit of holistic medicine.
Yeah,
There's a lot of good YouTube channels. I've been learning that. I've been learning that lately about home remedies. That's cool.
Right.
I feel better. I'm not lying. I feel better.
And
I had
it's
a cold.
important. It's
I had a
important.
cold recently. I've been doing home remedies instead of taking medicine. I'm talking about medicine like bought from the store. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Home remedies. I feel good. So
That's
I think
good.
that's a cool skill to do too. Go on.
Yeah.
I
for sure.
agree. I believe learning life skills that you need. You see, the government doesn't want you to learn how to survive on your own. They want you to depend on them.
Oh, for
That's
sure. They
real
want
life.
they want your daddy to be the government.
That's
yeah.
right. And I believe that as a people, we should be wiser than that. We should learn how to do things that the government doesn't want us to learn.
Yeah.
That way, if it ever, we had a good storm a while back, a cold weather that blew over, and it was a week of a terrible time for us. It was tough down here in South Texas because we're not used to that. We're used to the heat, and at that time, if a lot of us knew how to survive, we would have made it. If we had wood stoves, if we had something that taught us to learn how to live on the land, we might have been okay that week. But I guarantee
Dude,
a lot of people down South Texas had a really tough time that week.
Yeah.
And that's just a reminder to everybody that lives down anywhere. If you're, the temperature is not normal, let's say you're used to the cold weather and it ends up being hot. We have to learn to adjust as a people. We have to learn to be, mindful and more wiser in our own lives.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say. And that's it for me. Thank y'all.
Go on, Britt. What you got, girl? Final
it's hard
thoughts.
to bounce off of that because he's just like
Oh my God, he's so cute.
I know you're so handsome. Okay.
You're not too shabby yourself.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna comment on like the sports thing. You already know my opinion on that. I don't even like sports myself, so I feel like I can't give like a good perspective. You know what I mean? Anyways, so Best Buy, I don't go in there either, so shame on y'all. Just let the guy put his Bible on his desk. Like, come on. The teacher, I have perspective on that. I will say that that's really upsetting, and she shouldn't do that because she doesn't realize how many lives she's affecting when she does stuff like that.
Good job,
for sure.
And Andy's conspiracy theories, they're always crazy, and I just took it up a notch with the whole sleep experiment one.
That was nuts.
It's
True,
crazy,
though.
and
True.
It affected so many people. It affected us personally. I had to close my business.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So this is something that definitely affected us, not only financially, health wise, but emotionally, because I'm just kind of like, why do you have to be so rude, Mr. Government? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's all I can say. Like, stop being mean, dude. Stop
Stop being
treating us
mean,
like-
dude.
Stop treating us like we're just a number. Like, that's what we are in their eyes. We're just a number, and
Especially the middle class, dog. Middle class.
Yeah.
We
like
I'm
we're
not trying to be
people.
that guy, bro. But we like the middle class. We run the country as far as like making money and stuff. I'm talking about we're the people that the country it rides on the back of the middle class. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm over here talking
I
about
agree.
people shouldn't be oppressed, but you know what? The government makes me feel oppressed. Like,
Hold on. Does God make you feel oppressed or depressed? Which one?
Dude, for real
That's the
though.
one that you got.
What's
that you got.
oppressed?
no,
Yeah.
there's no such thing as depression for me because I got the Lord. Okay.
Come on. And you have Andy as a husband. I'm like, bro, there's no
he's
side.
alright. He's
He's
alright.
hilarious.
Dang.
I try to be.
My final thoughts, bro. Like
No one cares, Ralph. Moving on.
Leah Thomas, they should have known, bro. They should have known about him, bro, when he showed up, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That dude looks like Michael Phelps, dog.
Maybe it is. You never know.
That dude looks like Big Mike.
Oh,
Michael Phelps just wants like
So-
a new career,
what?
right? He's like, let's
Dude,
go.
bro,
Round
I'm
2.
telling you, round
My
2,
turn.
right? Let me go
I'ma be a woman
demolish
this time.
everybody, dude.
hey, she look like
Hashtag me too.
She look like Joanna Man.
Dude. So that's my thing, bro. Like, we've been talking about this. People think we're crazy, dude. But it's coming out. The facts come out, dog. The
Oh, yeah.
numbers don't lie. People are eventually gonna get enough. Enough is enough. They're eventually gonna butt heads, dude. Be mad about this stuff. So that
Yeah.
y'all should have seen that one coming, bro. Again, putting your faith in these weird ideologies, these QTIA, LGK, all this stuff, bro. You should have known you messed up, bro, from the jump, bro.
Should have known.
And we
better.
already talked about the feminists eventually gonna butt heads with them, bro. And it's been happening, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
another thing. Oh my gosh, stop with this freaking racism stuff, bro. Like,
Yes.
you don't have a right to be racist. I'm sorry, bro. I don't
Yeah.
care if you're Hispanic, black, dude, Korean, dude, white. You don't have a right to be racist, dude. And the other thing is this. I didn't get to say this when we were talking about it. Bro, if someone's being mean to you, it's not always about race, dog.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are just idiots.
Yep.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's another thing.
They're
If
just
someone's
jerks.
if someone disagrees with you, that doesn't mean they're freaking racist. Like, get over it, bro. Like, think
Yeah.
deeper. That's another thing, right? You don't have a right to go rob somebody. You don't have a right to go steal, kill, destroy because of their freaking race
Right.
or because you would disagree with them.
Yeah.
You're nuts. Stop that. That's foolishness. Andy's conspiracy theory. Oh, Best Buy. It just goes back. I say this all the time, dog. Like, business. There's Christian businesses. There's Hindu businesses, Muslim businesses, LGTV businesses, bro. Know where you're spending your money, dog.
Yeah.
Know where you're spending your money, bro, and spend your money appropriately, bro. Like, that's kind of where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
Know where you're spending your money. And then if you're a CEO, you make it neutral or you tell everybody shut up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super simple, bro. And you have a
Yeah.
right as a private owned business to tell everybody shut up, bro. It's your business. Cool. But stop trying to say, "Oh, I believe in equality," and you're taking a Bible out of a dude's office and putting up a LGTV flag down the hall. Like,
Yeah.
you're tripping, bro. You're obviously
Yeah.
tripping. You're not being fair. You're tripping. Andy's conspiracy theory. I get it. The second one was rough. That was a heavy conspiracy theory. But the social experiment is a real thing, dog.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
Britt talked about it. She still knows some people, younger siblings. It's normal. This thing
Yeah.
is normal.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
weird. So again, social experiments are a weird thing.
Yeah.
They're a real thing. Then we know medical people that have talked about the bang bang
Yeah.
that are not in agreement with the way it was handled. So stop playing. If you're in the medical field and you're watching this, shout out to you. But the other thing is this: you don't know everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, shout out to you. You went to college. We appreciate you, but you don't know everything.
Yeah.
So you need to think deeper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't know everything. That's my thing. A lot of people in the medical field, they're super cool. There's some of them are super cool, and then some of them are like Rudy said, supremacists. They're like, well, I'm supreme because I went to college. It's like,
Yeah.
well, not really. There are a lot of educated idiots out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
So,
You ain't wrong.
so that's what I'm saying.
We know a few.
Let's think, for sure. We know a few.
We know more than a
We know
few.
lots of them. I know lots of them. We all know lots of them.
I'm
Mutual friends.
I'm
yeah.
educated. I can't change a tire.
Well, this is my thing, bro. Like, if you're in the medical field or if you're just smart, period, smart
Yeah.
guys, bro, go think deeper, go do more research, go listen to everything that's going on, and don't be a sheepdog because someone tells you to do something, bro. If they tell you to get the bang bang, bro, don't be a sheep, bro. Think
Yeah.
about that, bro, before you make a heavy medical decision.
yeah.
Yeah.
Think about that, bro. shout out Robert Kennedy. I saw his podcast with Joe Rogan about the virology. That is heavy stuff, and it's good stuff. So, again, there's information out there. Go look into it.
Yeah.
You go look into it because you're responsible. I'm not responsible for you. If you're listening to my podcast, I appreciate you. Cool. But you don't have to listen to me. Please don't listen to everything I say.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to be a sheep. Even if I'm right about everything, I don't want you to be a sheep. In saying all that, guys, any other last thoughts? Nope. Britt, everybody go shout out to Britt for being here. Rude, you got something?
Thanks for having me, guys.
Last thought, and I always end it with this: are mermaids real? Later.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell down below. Because we're going live every Sunday night. I think next Sunday night we're going to go live on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Go live on Saturday. We basically go live every weekend.
Yeah.
And again, you can catch the small bite-sized clips on the fly. Until then, we'll see you next time.